Hello, everybody. Hey, hello and welcome and good evening, everybody. Welcome to Grow 2020. Specifically, it's the kickoff. My name's Alex, and we're going to be waiting just another minute or two, maybe, to make sure everybody's had the chance to join in, to hop in, that everybody opened the Miro link and also obviously opened the Zoom link. We hope everybody's doing well. We hope everybody, I don't know, found their way around Miro, and we'll be diving into all the things about tonight in just a second. In the meantime, what I suggest you do is you prepare all the things you're going to need for tonight. And those are specifically, well, most of the things you find in your goodie bag. Obviously in your goodie bag that you picked up, or most of you picked up from PG over the last couple of days and weeks, there's a startup starter kit is what we call it, right, with the post-its and text markers and all those things you need to do starting up. But also what you find in there is a nice little can of Red Bull, which is what's been keeping me alive today. What you also find in there, and that's something that's going to come in very handy later on, because we have a bit of a longer session tonight. It's going to be about 3 hours until we're through. There's a pack of ramen in there. Be sure to keep them handy, and also to keep your kettle handy to get that water boiling when the time comes around. Furthermore, there's been more in the goodie bag. We had those center shocks in there. I don't know, I haven't seen those for like, I don't know, 15 years probably, since I was in elementary school, using those to feel excited about life. Now I don't need them for that purpose anymore, but we will be needing them tonight, later on, for a little activation that we have planned during our session. It's 6:03 now, so I think we can start to get going. Arthur, Jonas, how is the situation with regard to participant numbers? 100.
101.
101. I think 101 is a good number to start with. All right. So with that, then, this is the official welcome to our Grow Kickoff 2020. That's me again. All right. No, seriously, we have a really, really fun evening planned. We cannot wait to hear pitches. So we're not going to wait too long to get started. First off, one thing everybody should be aware of, we are recording tonight's session. So if we're planning to put it on our YouTube channel later on. So just in case you do not want your voice to be heard on that later on, or you don't want to be seen on that, please be sure to actually send us a message, and we will make sure that is respected. Furthermore, well, let's have a look at the agenda. Let's have a look at what's planned for tonight. Here it is. There's a lot of things planned, well, first off, we're going to introduce you to what Grow actually is and all the things that are important surrounding it. Then we're going to move into all the pitches. We're going to be doing that in 2 phases with a quick break in between, and then afterwards we have a really, really important phase of tonight, which is the networking phase, and we really put a lot of thought into it to still make that happen despite us being online and not being able to just roam around an open space out in a free world. Well, this is also a free world, an online world, albeit. Anyway, after those pitches, you also have the chance to actually win a pizza. More on that later. So one lucky one of you will not have to hold on to those ramen. One of you will be able to have a nice pizza delivered to your place. And then, well, afterwards, once we're done with all the group finding and things, once we've let you know how it continues with Grow this year, we're going to have the after party in the hotel lobby. I will keep making that joke, just, I don't know, it's just fun. That's why. All right. Anyway, that's the agenda for tonight. So there's furthermore a couple more bits of information that we want to share with you right now. If you just go on over to the next slide, all the information, the communication that's been concerning Grow in the future, that will all be going through our Telegram channel. The link to that will have been shared in the email that you received during the last couple of weeks. I think it's also on the Miro board in the bottom left corner. There's also an emergency hotline tonight. Well, it's not a hotline as much as it is a text line. So Arthur back there, he's sitting on his WhatsApp account. So if you have any questions, if you maybe even want to do a last minute pitch later on, you can just text him on WhatsApp there, and we will be able to take that into account for tonight's session. Furthermore, there's a code of conduct, because this is obviously a very, very serious event. it would be nice if you turn your cameras on. Would love to see you guys. So we're not just talking to black screens. And please don't edit the Miro board. It shouldn't be possible in the vast majority of cases because we locked it all away. Just in case we forgot one bit, please don't do funny things with it. If you want to use it to do some scribbling later on, feel free to do so. Else, we will let you know when the Miro board comes in handy. And in fact, right now is the moment that we're going to show you what we are going to be doing with Miro tonight. So let's have a look at the board. This is what it looks like. It's gotten quite large, and I can see, oh, there's a lot of, everybody's moving around there already. It's beautiful. All right, so in the very center is our main conference hall. You see, there's interesting people. Oh, you have funny faces, I can see. No, so there's a link to a Zoom call just in case you drop out. You can find it again there. On the right side, you see that green box with the play button. That's Slido. That's going to be really, really important in just a second because we're going to be using that to make this whole event really beautiful and interactive. So there's a couple more things on the Miro board. If you zoom out a little bit, you're going to see things like in the bottom right, the photo booth. We're going to be using that later on as well. The bottom, at the very bottom, you see our billiard, the pool tables. So we're going to have the after party happening down there. On the left side, we have, yeah, so somebody moved their rat thing. There's all the information for getting in touch with us in emergencies. And then on the top right, that big, massive speech bubble, that's called pitches. That has all the information in there regarding, well, the order of pitches that we will be going through later on. But that's going to be really important later as we go into those pitches. All right, so that's just as a heads up for you, so you guys know when your turn is going to come up. All right, so that was a lot already. Now, we'd love actually to get to know you a little bit better. And for that reason, we have that Slido integration in our Miro board. So again, it's that green box on the right side with that play button. Yeah, that's exactly it. Now, we would love all of you to just click that play button. And once you do that, you will get a little pop-up where you can answer the first question of tonight. That being, where do you come from? The thing is, with this being an international event, there's a great chance for you, for everybody from the entire world to participate tonight. And we would just love to see, well, where do you guys actually come from? And there's a little word cloud forming already. Karlsruhe is a big one. Germany. Yeah, you can be as specific or as broad with your geographic information as you'd like to be. Interesting. 15, 16. Votes 20. Yeah, again, on the Miro board, just move a little bit to the right side. You can scroll, zoom in and out with the scroll wheel. Or using the plus and minus buttons in the bottom right corner. Just click on that play button in that big green embedded Slido integration. Mannheim is also quite present there. Who else do we have? Schwetzingen, Waldshut, Baden-Baden, Colombia, Philippines, India, Word. There's somebody from Word. That's probably World. Mexico and France. Bulgaria, Spain, Colombia. Herrenberg. I'm not sure who that is, but I'm from Herrenberg. It's a great place. Actually, Kuppingen. Berlin, Hamburg. This is I love this. Isn't that amazing? All those people from all over the world. All right. So we have a really broad picture. Karlsruhe going strong though. Great job. Fächerstadt for life. Anyway, let's head on over to the next question we have in our poll, and that is this one. What was your highlight during the pandemic? Like, you know, oftentimes, pandemic, you're talking about, and it's a horrible thing, and obviously it is. But oftentimes, those things can spark really beautiful things. And for me personally, that was actually starting to develop the app Ambient Command with a couple of friends. And it's just been the most incredible journey where I personally learned more than I would have ever imagined possible. So I'm really curious, what are your highlights during the pandemic? Okay, there's sleep. Time for private project. Yeah, Netflix and chill. That's a good one too. Huh? Founding Sip Together. Sip Together. Maybe we're going to hear a pitch from those guys later on. I was able to prioritize my health more. Isn't that a paradox, right? You have the pandemic, but maybe you have more time to do yoga at home, do some exercise. Really nice. Playing the piano. Oh, I wouldn't have the patience for that, I don't think. Detox. Mining ECTS. Nice. That caused a couple of laughs here in the house. What is that? Gliders enjoying something special in the clouds. Gliders, oh, interesting. Becoming an alcoholic. All right, fair enough. I mean, gotta do something, right? Maintaining circadian rhythm. Does somebody know what that is? I don't know. Started road cycling. Road cycling is fun. I actually bought a gravel bike this summer because I couldn't do any running races. Long walks. This is so nice to see. I love this. Thank you so much for all that feedback. All right. So now that we know each other a little bit more on a personal level already, let's go back to something a little bit more, I don't want to say superficial, but really interesting, because Karlsruhe was so prominent early on. And I know there's a lot of people from PionierGarage actually being here tonight. Let's see, have you ever participated in Grow before or not? This is all new. Oh, 15% have done it before. So there's a couple seasoned veterans out there. And I'm curious whether we're going to see that in the pictures later on, or whether maybe the newcomers with a fresh perspective are going to show us how it's all done. All right, 83%. Now this is all new. All right, beautiful. Okay, so that was us. That was it now for the getting to know phase in the beginning. Now, the whole Slido thing, it's going to come in really, really important later on again for during the pitches, when it's going to be time to decide who's going to get that pizza. So, but for now, that was it for the introduction. I'm sure a lot of you are wondering now, what is Grow even? Like, what is this Grow thing? For my part, I'm mostly just here to host tonight. So I was quite curious at the beginning as well, and for that reason, we do now have, no, actually, Chris, I almost forgot you. Luckily, I have a little iPad here. But Chris, Grow obviously is an event that is organized and hosted by this thing called PionierGarage. You can see it on my chest here, and you can also see no, this is the way it goes. The turtle with the rocket on its back there. Grow is an event entirely organized and hosted by PionierGarage, and we have the head and the president of PionierGarage with us today live. Chris, do you want to unmute yourself and tell us just for a second what is PionierGarage?
Yes, Alex, thank you. I'm really enjoying this event. It's been delightful until now, and some words about PionierGarage. Dear participants, dear sponsors and partners, dear jury members, dear representatives of KIT, and dear organization team. Without beating the bush, I would like to introduce you briefly to what PionierGarage is all about. We are a student association, and our mission is to inspire and enable students to successfully start their own business. And how we do that? Through our events and startup tours, those who inspire people, through various challenges, Grow is one of them, to give you knowledge along the way, and of course, through our network and Launchpad, both of which are there to help you get your business off the ground. And best is, part of the prizes you can win will be the opportunity to develop your idea into a sustainable and promising business idea in one of our offices on the Launchpad. It is a pleasure to welcome you all here tonight. It takes a lot to organize a startup competition at a time like this. A lot of hard work, because you can't walk on paths that are already walked on. And above all, a lot of courage, because you have to try new things. So to conclude, I'd like to thank all of you very much, especially the organization team, Elena, Antonia, Arthur, Alex, and Paul. And now settle in, get yourself some snacks and a drink, and enjoy the kickoff.
Thank you so much, Chris, for those words. It's been a pleasure having you on here, introducing the PionierGarage as well. One thing I forgot early in the beginning, special warm welcome obviously goes out to two of our jury members who are also in here tonight already. Michael Kimmich from Grenke, as well as Katharina Schmidt from Epic AI. They will become more relevant later on as well, the organizations especially, once you hear in a second just who our sponsors are for this event by Elena. And without any further ado, I want to introduce to you the head of Grow 2020, organizing it all, putting it all together, Elena Ostwald.
Thanks a lot, Alex. So now, what is Grow? So as you can see, Grow in general is a student-run, student-focused founding contest, which means that it's organized by students from PionierGarage for students to support them getting the right experience, knowledge, and network to found their own company. Grow has been taking place every year now since 2013, so this year actually for the 8th time. Of course, such a big event can only work out with a lot of support, which is why now I'm going to introduce you to our partners and sponsors. So our 4 main sponsors are Grenke, Allianz, KIT, and Zeiss. Actually, the camera lens we're using for this stream today is produced by Zeiss. So besides those, we are very grateful for our partners, which you can see over here. Okay, so let's go on. The 11 weeks of progress. So as already mentioned, Grow includes an 11-week program. So today's kickoff is just the start of a series of workshops, mentorings, and selection rounds. And Tony, our head of events, is now going to introduce to you what exactly you can expect from the next 11 weeks.
Thanks for the introduction, Elena. Yes, I'm sorry about the goodie bags. Okay, let's start with the kickoff. This is what's happening right now. The kickoff is all about getting to know Grow. We're trying to answer all the open questions that you might still have. Afterwards, we'll get you the pitches and you can present your idea in this competition for the very first time. After the pitches, we'll get to the team finding phase. And afterwards, very important, you will have to register your newfound team for Grow. If you won't sign up for this competition, we won't have any email addresses and won't be able to contact you, so don't forget later. Okay, the next big event will be the speed dating, which takes place next Wednesday. We organize around 20 mentors for you from the most different kind of fields and backgrounds. They have a lot of knowledge in business modeling, in idea validation, in prototyping and so on. So speed dating is all about finding a mentor who suits your idea and who wants to support you. And he will kind of be your consultant throughout the whole 11 weeks. And most of those already have their own founding experience, so they will really know what you're going through. In between the big events, we organized many workshops for you. Many of those will take place after the midterm. So even if you won't make it through the midterm and if you won't make it to the final, we kindly invite you to still join all the workshops that we'll take afterwards, so you can really get the maximum out of Grow. The midterm is very important in the way that this is the pitch that decides if you will make it to the final. There will be only 10 people, 10 teams who will make it to the final, and the judges will decide. So it's all about convincing the judges that in those last 5 weeks that you worked on your idea, you made a lot of progress and that you have a lot of potential. Yeah, finally, the final. This will be one of your biggest pitches. For example, last year we were able to host the final in the KIT Audimax in front of more than actually 1,000 people, not only 500. So this will be the biggest pitch in your in this competition so far. And yeah, of course, you strive to win one of the prizes. Let me present the prizes to you. The third place gets 1,000 euro. The second place gets 2,000 euro. The first place gets 3,000 euros. Additional to this, we have the sustainability prize, another 1,000 euros. And then with prizes like win a mentoring, win a free slot in our Launchpad offices. We have a lot of working spaces here. And yes, you can win additional workshops. Okay, so what will the judges value in your pitches? Grow is really about progress. So it's not about where you start, it's about how much you grow. It won't be about how far you are, it's about how far are you in comparison to where you started. It's about how good your team is, how good your idea is, how good is your business model. Yes. And I wish you good luck with the pitches, and with this, back to Alex.
Great. Thank you so much, Tony and Elena. Now, again, tonight, obviously, it's not about being rated as much for your speeches as it is about just getting started. You know, with Grow, it's all about, you know, how you grow. It's not about how far you've come. Overall, it's more about like the progress you've made from coming today to the final. So about today, it's really just about putting yourself out there, putting your idea out there, and seeing where it goes in the next couple of weeks. Now we have what iPad keeps giving me like the feedback thing because I keep shaking it so much. Oh, again. Oh, okay. Anyway, we have somebody here tonight. Somebody very special. He's the guy who last year won the entire Grow competition with his startup Pockethost. And we have the chance tonight to interview him, to pick his brain a little bit about what is important and what really matters within the competition, how you too can succeed with your startup. His name is Marco Salas, and well, Marco, if you're ready, you may unmute yourself now, so we can have this little interview now. That poor Twitter is flickering like horrible. Okay, anyway, hey Marco, good to see you.
Hi, thanks for having me once again.
To get started, do you want to just give us a brief, like 30-second pitch for what Pockethost actually is?
Yeah, sure. Okay, let's see. The Pockethost app, with the Pockethost app, we enable everybody to create their own private game server within seconds. And so a private game server allows you to experience games like Minecraft together with your friends. And it gives you a very safe environment to play in, and you have full control over what's going to be played and can enhance the experience with mods and plugins, for example. And in contrast to other server providers, we don't charge highly monthly fees, but we charge on a very flexible billing system. So you only have to pay for the time that you actually use your servers.
That's sweet. I actually tried it. I have it on my iPhone, and it's actually quite a fun app to use. Anyway, enough promotion for that. But so we've seen it earlier. Like I think it was 83% of the people who are here tonight, they're doing Grow for the first time. They have no idea what's happening right now. Do you want to maybe just share from your experience last year? What's that whole process like?
Yeah, it was crazy. Honestly, I didn't expect that much stuff. So it was like an idea. Okay, let's just get into Grow. Let's see what happens. But it was really like months very exciting and very fun also. And we learned a lot of valuable things. For example, starting to learn for a pitch 4 hours prior to pitching is not a good idea. Nearly failed through midterm there. But overall, it's a crazy experience. You will really learn a lot of stuff that you didn't expect yet on like all kinds of areas.
So you were already hinting that one advice you would give people is not to prepare for your midterm pitch like 4 hours before it starts. But you know, what do you think is the key to having a successful 11 weeks in Grow?
I would say being authentic is also really important, and it's not about like pitching in suits or like sounding you've been in business for hundreds of years. At this early stage, I think it's more important to show the jury and everyone else that you are the person who is really passionate about your idea, and that you are the one who will turn this idea into a working product or service. And so just be authentic, show them your passion and your that you're excited about your idea.
I love that. Now, Pockethost now has been around for a little bit. You've done plenty of pitches, and I love the message of being authentic and just being yourself and just showing your passion for the project. Now, unfortunately, for most people, for everybody pitching tonight, they don't have any 4 hours anymore to prepare for the pitch. So, what advice would you give them now to do in their pitch? Like, what can they do now to do well in a second?
I would have said learn for your pitches, but okay. Then, when you're thrown into cold water, don't take yourself too serious. Then maybe work with a bit of humor. Like, don't make it a cringe fest, but don't take yourself too serious also. And everybody just wants to have a good show and like a good evening today. And so don't think that anybody will overjudge you. Just go there like with a bit of humor, a bit of fun, and share your passion for your idea.
Nice. Marco, thank you so much for coming on and sharing your input with all the people watching and listening. I wish you the best of success for the rest of your time with Pockethost, and I'm sure we'll see you guys in a couple of years running the DAX index and NASDAQ and things and being an amazing company.
Hopefully.
All right. Thank you, Marco. Anyway, now we've talked a lot now about what's coming up, and the cool thing about tonight, it is a bit crazy. Like we've been keeping an eye today on the sign-up forms, and it was a continuous stream of new ideas coming up and new people wanting to pitch. So we absolutely adore that spirit of people just coming in tonight, and sharing their ideas and putting themselves out there. And as Marco said just now, it's really about, you know, just giving it a shot and seeing what happens, and sharing your passion. And really that's what we're going to be doing tonight. So we are going to be moving into the pitches in just a second. Before we do that, let's have a quick look at what is important for those pitches though. We have a little bit of a slide prepared. So there's a couple of things you really don't want to miss during your pitches. First thing, I mean, don't forget to share what your idea actually is, right, for those pitching. What have you done so far, right? I mean, what's your status? Where are you at? That's important as well. And then also, what are you looking for? That's really important as well. So are you looking for funding? Are you looking for a friend? Are you looking for a relationship? Or are you just looking for somebody to help you code it, right? This is really, really important because tonight at Grow, at the kickoff, it's your chance to build your team. And I'll go into that in a second. But we'll have the chance to do a big networking session later on where you will be able to talk to all the people out there who are still looking for teams and who are still looking for other people with great ideas to jump on the bandwagon and create something amazing. And this is your chance now to call out to those people and convince them that your project is the most amazing one out there tonight, and to really gain that, to really build that remarkable team that can change the world. Now, that's what's important in the pitches. Now, for all those who are not pitching but who are looking for a team, what you ought to do is take note of the team numbers and the names, right? Because later on, after we've heard all the pitches, we will be moving into this networking session. And the networking session is going to work such that we're going to have a bunch of breakout rooms. They're actually already prepared. So later on, you will be able to jump into one of those breakout rooms. It's a new feature by Zoom. It's only been out there for like 6 days, but now you can actually select yourself which breakout room you want to go into. So later on, after you've written down all the pitch numbers and things, I'm gonna have to read something that Tony's written up there for me in a second. But after all those looking for teams, after you've written down all the numbers and names, later on you will be able to jump into those breakout rooms and talk to those people who made those pitches. So again, important, take note of the guys and the numbers of people who've pitched. That's really the most important thing. And then later on you will be able to hop into those breakout rooms after the pitches. I think I've said it 3 times now, but that should cover it for the most part. There's 1 or 2 more things that I did want to mention. Oh yes, and this is, so you saw Chris earlier. Chris introducing PG, the PionierGarage. He is also the guy who made the nice animations with the names. He also made 1 more animation, and this is coming up now. It's a pizza. No, it's a pizza here. So, as I promised early on, you will be able tonight to win a pizza if you have the most entertaining or convincing pitch of them all. It won't be judged by the judges of Grow. It will be judged by your fellow co-pitchers and the participants and the voters and the viewers and spectators of tonight. And the way this is going to work is that for every individual pitch, we're going to have a Slido question. So again, early on, you remember we had the thing where you come from, what was your highlight during the pandemic? We're going to be having a fresh question popping up for every new pitch coming up. So as soon as a pitch starts, a new question will be available there, asking whether that person should tonight for dinner have either ramen from the Goodie Bag or a pizza delivered to their place by us once we're done with the pitches. So what you guys have to do is obviously listen to the pitches and then also rate those pitches, whether they're ramen quality or whether they're pizza quality. And tonight, once we're done with all the pitches, we're going to have a look at the questions and see which one has gotten the most pizza votes. All right, I think that's mostly it. Now, there's been a lot of movement in the background here. People have been talking, not really talking, but moving hands and doing things. And I'm just curious, is everything all right, or do we have an issue?
You shouldn't edit the Miro board.
Do not edit the Miro board. I told you guys earlier. What are you doing?
They're messing up the pitching list.
You're messing up. Now, okay. You can try to change the pitching list, but the real pitching list is this Excel sheet on my iPad. So you cannot change it. I'm sorry. Either way, maybe Tony, can you just maybe take a screenshot or PDF of this of the Excel sheet and post that into Miro? So that's the official list then. Just making sure that everybody has the same information. All right. Again, also in the Slido questions, you will see the right numbers for pitches and the names as well. So you can also take the names and numbers from there, just in case things have been messed up in Miro. Also, if we find anybody messing up the Miro, they will be banned and they will be punished severely by the internet police. Or certainly they will not win any prizes at Grow, which would be a shame, because I'm sure you guys all have amazing ideas. All right, aside from that, are we good to go? Are we good to go? Elena, are we good to go? Who is doing the Slido questions? You? Are you ready to do it? Excellent. Okay, it looks like we're ready to go. Excellent. So let's jump into it. The first pitch tonight. Actually, how is it going to work with the pitches? Now, this obviously is a Zoom call. The way you're going to pitch is that you're just going to unmute yourself by clicking the microphone button in the bottom left corner once I call upon you to deliver your pitch. We will display a 1-minute timer for you to deliver that pitch. And once that timer has elapsed, I will call upon, well, you should finish talking, else I will call upon you to do so, or we will force that end of talking upon you, which I hope we won't have to. Also, if you do have anything to share on your screen, like we asked you guys actually to make a little bit of a poster, you can share your screen as well and share that information. Guys, you can't talk in the background, right? You can share your screen with that information. Just in case you do share your screen though, be sure to stop screen sharing after you're done with your pitch. You guys are gonna have 1 minute, and well, simple as that. Was there a question in the chat that's relevant? Yeah, part of you guys. All right, excellent. That's just positive reinforcement. I love that. All right, let's get started with the first pitch. We had a bit of a tight schedule, so be sure to keep it tight. We're gonna take a break after about 20 pitches, right? Just a quick break so everybody can maybe have a sip of Red Bull to make sure they're good to go for the rest of tonight. All right, we're good to go for the first pitch. Katharina Riesterer and Christian Hammer, feel free to unmute yourselves and deliver your pitch.
Yeah, hello. Hey, how are you all doing? I'm Chris. I'm here tonight to pitch my and Katharina's idea, Ants. Up to this point, this was a very positive event, and I'm just going to change that a little bit and say what I hate. I hate ads. I really hate them. You know what my partner that studies computer science hates? Training her AI network for a project, and of course also ads. Everybody hates ads, but I must say I hate those ads you click on significantly less. And obviously YouTube figured that one out as well. And sometimes they give me a little Quizless, but I don't really click on those because I don't have any incentive to do so. But if they told me afterwards, like, hey, you planted 1/100th of a tree, I would click on every single one of those, because they give me like a validation why I do that, and it doesn't cost me anything. So win-win from my side. At the moment, this is still an idea in the beginning phase. So we're looking for some people who are experienced in this ad space.
Please
so we can
come to your
connect
closing remarks.
Connect that, and we'll see you all in Project Room 1 for the idea ends.
Thank you very much, Chris Chun, for this first pitch. Now, second pitch is going to be coming up by Arvind Darkar, Anshul Darkar, and Hardik Sharma. If you guys want to unmute yourselves and deliver your pitch, you have 60 seconds.
I'd just like to share my screen first.
Go ahead.
Okay, hello guys. I'm Arvind. I'm from India and I'm studying mechanical engineering here. I'm in the 3rd semester. Our pitch is specifically about 3D printers. We all know how 3D printers work, what they are used for, like prosthetic arms. It's not a new technology. It has been there for the past 10 years. So it asks us, what are we modifying in that field so that it could be better? So we are making affordable and modular 3D printers for students, educators, and hobbyists. And what makes us different is like against the existing ones in the market. The first thing is we are making our custom in-house extruder and hot end system, which is a specific term for the 3D printer enthusiast. If you guys know what it is, you just know it. Now we have achieved faster printing speeds than the rest of the ones in the market by 1.5 times. And the people who use 3D printers, they know how good it is if you could achieve that. Our filament, which we are using, is recycled and eco-friendly, and we are also working on the biodegradable ones, which is in research right now. Also, we will be launching a multiple printing sizes, which is gonna help for every field, from scientists to students.
Thank you very much for that.
The next one,
we have reached 1 minute limit. Do you want to just let us know what you're looking for?
It's an important point. So who are probable customers? It's India, because they have a low manufacturing cost. They have more than 1. All right.
So I'm sorry. I hate being that strict. You have a lot of people to go through. But what are you looking for?
Okay, yeah, sure.
For the team, or like what's
we are actually looking for investors. We are looking for investors for a project because we are mostly done with everything. It's like we have everything ready and we are ready to share the blueprints.
Beautiful. Well, thank you so much for that pitch. I'm sure a lot of people were very, very excited about it. Now, I'm so sorry about being that strict with the time, but we have
it's fine.
pitches to go through. So we have no choice in that regard, unfortunately. And I will just keep reminding you and about your time elapsing. Anyway, again, one quick reminder. As I mentioned before, you can, for every pitch, you can vote pizza or ramen using the slider, the green play button on Miro, to vote for whether people should get ramen or pizza for dinner, just to get a first sense of where those pitches were, whether they were amazing or even more amazing. Anyway, we're going to move on to our third pitch, which is by Jan Hecker, Jonas Pfeifhofer, Jan Biernacki. Feel free to unmute yourselves, guys, and deliver your pitch. You do have 30 seconds.
Okay.
1 minute. 1 minute.
Thank you. Okay, so first of all, the problem is we are always up to date, swiping through our Instagram stories, and all in all, this is not what really fulfills us. So actually, we want to meet or get to know friends. We want to go to a bar or something else, and yeah, live our life. And our solution for that is that we implement a like interactive map in our app, where you can see other people around you and just meet and greet each other. And yeah, through our app, you can spontaneously and easy arrange and meet friends, groups, and even completely new people. And at the moment, we are searching for like students who want to engage with us on like the programming part or marketing part and so on. You can just like click or scan the QR code if you want to join us. I think
you have 5 seconds left. Come on.
I don't know. I think I stressed myself too much.
Well, thank you for that beautiful pitch. We love hearing it, and thank you for. I remember you guys from earlier in the survey as well, where you were part of it. Now everybody who wants to talk to those guys later, and maybe join them in a developing capacity or something. We're going to have our networking session later on, which people will be able to join. So that's where you will be able to talk to them later on as well. That was team number 3. Excellent.
Thanks.
So if you don't mind, please stop sharing your screen. Excellent. So we can see each other again. One more thing, just in case anybody whilst we hear all those tremendously exciting ideas, if one of you is like, oh, hold on, I have an idea as well. I would love to pitch tonight. You can actually do that. If you would like to do that, if you have a last minute pitch addition, feel free to just text our WhatsApp number that Arthur is monitoring currently. And he will take note of that, and we will be adding you to the list in the very end. So you can also deliver your pitch. And I remember, in fact, one of the last years, I think it was Elisa, who actually, I think she won Grow out of doing a last minute pitch. There you go. Anyway, we're on to number 4. Florian Abel, Philipp Spiekermann, and Monika Schmelzer. You guys, feel free to unmute yourselves. You have 60 seconds to deliver your pitch. And we have a screen. This is so smooth. I love it. Good luck. Do we have a mic as well? Hold up. Hello?
Sorry, my bad. So, all right. So, I'm Florian. I'm from Team Coley. That's nice to meet you guys. So, I have a few questions for you. Who of you has heard of or even participated in leadership training? So, what is it actually good for, and how does it work? So, well, leadership training should help you become a good boss and to effectively lead teams, deliver great results, and make your employees happy. How does it work at the moment? Usually, content is delivered for a few days in face-to-face trainings, the same content for everybody, regardless of your individual needs, and with little context to your current role. It is expensive and time-consuming, keeping you away from the office and your actual work. Yet, the results, as you can see, are questionable. With Co-Leader, we strive to deliver a fully digital and intelligent solution to leadership training. In our digital assessment, we initially determine your individual learning profile, and our intelligent algorithms deliver your personalized learning path. With that, you can learn on the job with little learning nuggets and achieve sustainable results. Our team currently consists of 1 business guy, 2 developers, and 2 psychologists, but we could still use additional help in marketing and front-end development.
I am sorry.
Yeah, sure.
What are you looking for tonight?
Just a good time meeting people, maybe some good additions for the team. And we're with our project at the moment to have a first prototype, and are currently looking for pilot project partners. So anybody's around that would be interested, please hit us up.
Awesome. Thank you so
much
for that pitch. And I hope to talk to you guys later. All right. I think we're going to skip them for a moment, and we're going to come back to them after we've heard the next one. That's going to be Philipp Hof and Fabian Marcinik. If you guys would like to unmute yourselves, potentially share your screen, this is your minute now. Oh, who do we have now sharing his screen?
Do we know that?
Hi.
Oh, Philip, excellent.
14%.
All right, your minute is running now.
Okay. 14% of electricity consumption in Germany is spent annually on air conditioning technology. We focus on increasing efficiency in the field of climate technology. Our goal is to reduce this energy consumption by 30%. Hi, we are Philipp and Fabian. Our aim is to save money and resources without restricting ourselves. How do we want to achieve this, Fabian?
I'm glad you asked, Philip. Air conditioning systems still function according to the heat exchange principle. As standard, warm air is extracted from the system by electric vents. This is where we come in by tripling the strength of the airflow due to the Venturi effect, without using any new energy. By using this effect, we are unique in the field of air conditioning technology and guarantee you a cool head also in the future.
Thanks.
Thank you. Are you looking for anything tonight?
Yeah, for team members.
Yeah,
team members.
Excellent. In the area of research, this would be good, like aerodynamics and in the research area of aerodynamics, that would be great.
Awesome. So if you want a cool head, or if you do have a cool head, and if you're looking to do some research, those guys are for you later on to chat with them. Now I'm just checking in with Sebastian Fernandez and Theo Seiler again. Sarah, are you guys back?
Yeah, we're back.
Do you want to try sharing your screen again?
Yeah,
Oh yes, here it is. Excellent. Well, you guys have 60 seconds then.
All right. Well, whether we like it or not, e-mobility is getting bigger, and so are its problems. There aren't enough charging stations, so I'm not sure if my battery has enough range to reach the next one. Once I'm here, it takes forever to charge. If I use a fast charger, or it's too cold or too hot outside, it reduces the battery life. And once that's too low, I'll have to get a new one. One solution is to swap the empty battery for a full one at a station, which only takes a minute. The battery is stored in ideal conditions, which is perfect. Sounds good on paper, but you can only replace your battery at your car's specific station, since every car model has a different kind of battery. And those stations are complex, chunky, expensive, and unprofitable. And we've come up with a battery swapping system that works for any kind of vehicle, electric vehicle, and isn't complex, big, or expensive.
Yeah, and we're looking for people to expand our team. On the one side, we're looking for someone on the technical aspects that ideally has some experience with batteries, building stuff, and some knowledge about CAD. And on the other side, we're looking for someone who's studying something with business related, who's ready to bring some structure in the project.
The time's up. Okay, excellent. Thank you guys for the pitch. I'm glad it worked out in the end. If you want to join them later on, you will have the chance. That was team number 5, actually. All right. So we've done Philip. We're now on to the next pitcher. That's going to be Musa Mehmood Mukadam. I'm so sorry. I'm German. I can't pronounce names. I'm terrible. Anyway, Musam, if you would like to deliver your pitch, feel free to unmute yourself now and deliver that pitch. Musam? Seeing that there is no reaction, I'm just going to tag that for now, just in case there is some technical difficulty, but we're going to skip him in that case. And we're on to a local then for now. It's Adrian Wimmer. Can you hear us? Can you unmute yourself and share your screen if you'd like to? Here we are. Oh, yeah, that's the pictures. Adrian?
No, I am ready.
Oh, now you're ready. Hi there.
Hi there.
You have a minute, as everybody does, and we're excited to hear pitch.
Yeah, in times of Corona, you are not allowed to make party. So the only place to make party is outside. And when Corona ends, there's only one area where you can make party, and the party, you can make it only outside. And one solution is like soundbox, like some sound systems, but yeah, you want to have light on your party and something else. And I want to build some Bollerwagen, some party gadget, and sell them. And yeah, and I'm looking for some guys who want to be part of it. So I'm finished.
I absolutely love that, and I cannot wait to be invited to your 1st of May event next year, where we're going to be testing your Bollerwagen.
Yeah, of course.
All right, anyway, if you want to have a smash and if you want to drink some sound and music, feel free to join Adrian in building that Bollerwagen. Anyway, I love that. Next up, David Theobald and Christoph Thien and Martin Müller. It's your guys' turn next. Now, this is working so smoothly. Welcome. You guys also, as everybody else, have 60 seconds.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. In 2018, Christoph and David founded OneIoT. What do? We create a solution that receives measurement data from different measuring devices, stores it centrally, and provides it on a user interface. The problem of our target group, the measuring instruments manufacturers, is that the devices often have to be read and maintained manually on site. With our all-in-one IoT platform, the customers are able to access, analyze, and visualize all data remotely. The highlight: customers can create and configure their own applications and rules according to their needs on our low-code based dashboard. We create the hardware such as the required gateway and the software for server, cloud, and dashboard ourselves. This allows our customers to easily bring their measuring devices and sensors online. Thanks.
Thank you very much. What are you looking for tonight?
I want to have a nice time and learn some stuff, get new ideas.
All right, thank you so much for joining us then. That was Martin and that was pitch number 9. All right, so coming up next is our pitch number 10. We are making good progress actually. This is quite nice. We're gonna have Donald Mekunchu, David Höglinger, and Fabrice Simon. You guys are pitch number 10 and it is your turn now. Feel free to share your screen and your idea. You have 60 seconds, just as everybody else. I do see a screen. You also have to unmute yourselves in Zoom, which is the button. David.
Are you hearing me now?
Yes, beautifully.
Okay, thank you very much. So hello and thank you everyone for your attention. My name is Donald, and for me to present you our startup commit and show, I want to begin with sharing you 2 statistics, only 2. The first of all, is that in Cameroon, my homeland, right now, as well as in other countries in Africa, only 1 person of 20 has an health insurance. The second statistic is about the fact that each year, more than 3,000 Africans leave the continent to carry on with their studies or job chances abroad. There, they definitely earn more money, and that is where we join the game, because with Commit and Show, we want to make it possible for Africans living abroad to choose and pay the best insurance plan for their family on the continent for their beloved one, as I said. Feel free to join our team during this journey in the room number 9, because we are continuously looking for brains, for smart brains and talented team members. I'll be happy to chat with you. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Donald. And if you guys want to chat with him later on, you will get the chance to do that. That was pitch number 10 with Donald Mekunchu. Now, we're on to pitch number 11, and that is Alexander Melinkov and Sahil Singh. You guys feel free to share your screen if you want to. Unmute yourselves, and you will get a chance now to deliver your speech, your pitch, in a matter of 60 seconds. Hello, Alex, Sahil. Oh.
Hello.
Hello. Are you guys ready?
Hey, 1 second. We need to. Oh, we're not ready yet.
Should we skip you guys for a moment?
So we need to share our screen, but we're not able to because of
All right.
Mac. 1 second, please. Is it okay if we do it without sharing our screen? Because
yeah, you don't have to. Or else we can just do Francesco, the next group first, and then we do you guys after.
Hello.
Sorry?
We can skip you guys for a moment and come back to you in a second.
Yeah, let's just
Right.
have one team pitch before
All
us.
right. Then we'll go on to the next group for a second. If you guys mute yourselves again, please. We're on to Francesco Scalia now, together with Ferdinand Smeller and Steffen Krom. If you guys would like to unmute yourselves, potentially share your screen, and deliver your pitch now, that would be amazing.
I'm ready. I'm alone here today, but let me share my screen first before we start, please.
Easy.
Wrong slide. Okay, it doesn't matter which slide.
Here we are, stakes.
Yes.
Awesome.
Just a second. Can you see the whole slide?
I'm seeing
now
PowerPoint
probably.
right now. Now we see the full
Okay.
slide.
Okay,
All right.
great. Okay, hey everyone. My name is Ferdinand and I'm one of the co-founders of Stakes. Stakes has the vision to help gamers to turn their hobby into a profession. Not every gamer has the courage to stream all day or use Instagram to build and leverage his audience to monetize their hobby. But how can you help gamers without an audience to monetize their skills? Well, we tapped into something called wagers. Wagers are used by gamers to play against each other for money. They bet on themselves, play against each other, and the winner earns the money. The problem we are facing here is that there are a lot of scammers out there. Usually the gamers find each other on Discord or Twitter and agree to play against each other via direct message. But the winner will never receive the money without a trusted third party. And here comes Stakes into play. With Stakes, we are providing an infrastructure for gamers to play wagers in a controlled environment, connect with people, and delivering a great user experience that gamers love. We are really looking forward to participating at Grow and to improve our venture as well as connecting with like-minded people. Feel free to reach out to us via email or Telegram.
Oh, you nailed it. You nailed it on the second there. So yeah, good job. I love the design, by the way, with that color as well. If you guys want to get in touch with him, with Ferdinand, later on, feel free to do that once we get into the breakout sessions.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right. Beautiful. Now let's check in again with Alex Melinkov and Sahil Singh. Did you guys sort out your screen sharing situation?
Oh, we'll try it now. If it doesn't work, then I think it'll work now. So can you see our screen?
Yes, we can. Zufrieden oder Geld zurück?
Sorry?
No worries, we can see your screen. We're seeing Lynn's right now.
Yeah, perfect. That's
all right, then you guys have, well, as everybody else, a minute.
Starting from now, perfect. So hello everybody, we are the founders of Lynn's and we've been in business for about 2 months now. We both love cooking and especially eating, so please consider giving us that pizza later on. So what is it that we do? You see our website here. We sell spices, Indian spices and teas, which doesn't sound like much at first, but you have to try it out, which you should do afterwards. We ship in just 2 days. Our spices and chais are authentic mixtures that we create ourselves, and we offer or deliver with recipe cards and create our own recipes. You see my name down here. Every recipe is tested by us and created by us, and that's what defines us. We love cooking. We love to share our recipes. We love to share about Indian culture and Indian cooking culture, and that's what we want to provide. We want to share it with German people, with people who didn't try cooking yet and want to.
Thank you very much. Beautiful. That was well timed too. So if you guys want to learn more about Indian cooking, feel free to check in with the guys later on as well. That was actually group number 10 now. I got things mixed up a little bit earlier. So Musam, who didn't show up, was group number 6. Then Adrian with the Bollerwagen was number 7. David Theobald was number 8, and then Donald was number 9. That was number 10 now, and we heard before from Francesco Scalia. Ferdinand actually was the guy who presented, and that was group number 11, just for the breakout groups later on. Now, we're actually on to group number 12 now, and that is Maxim Minchev and Ian Arends for group number 12. Do you guys want to unmute yourselves and share your ideas?
Sure. Did you know that excessive sitting is the new smoking? According to studies, it is directly linked to thousands of deaths every year. So I ask you, how many hours do you sit daily?
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Maxim Minchev. I'm Ian Arends, and we are deviators of Lift Table.
As you know, due to coronavirus, the relevance of home office has been increased. And because of the rapid change, not many people have been able to adapt their home, even though it is essential to have a comfortable workspace at home. Height adjusting tables are the perfect solution, since standing up has health benefits, and it also boosts productivity.
Well, our idea should not require you to buy a new expensive desk. Our device, Lift Table, should be able to allow you to regulate the height of your table so that you will stop being an excessive sitter and work comfortably while giving your furniture a new life.
So yeah, we're still in the beginning phase of our project, looking for concepts and developing them. If you are interested in product design and mechanical design and product development, hit us up. We're there in the poster.
Minus 2 seconds. All right, thank you guys so much for your pitch. If you guys want to hit them up, if you guys want to hit those guys up, that was pitch number 12 for later in the breakout rooms if you want to get in touch with them. Now, I'm very curious what he's going to present. We're now on to number 13, and it's a local from here. It's Jan Effenberger. I'm very curious what that idea is going to be.
Yes, thanks Alex for the warm intro. I'm not going to share my screen, I'm just going to start right off. Tonight I'm going to present pretty much just an idea I had, which came up on my mind. So in Germany we've got this huge problem of the lack of skilled workers, especially when all the boomers generation is going to be retiring in a couple of years. There are huge amounts of skilled workers missing in the German economy when it's up and running again after the coronavirus. And so this is the one problem. And on the other hand, we've got this problem of always sinking pension levels and struggles for retired elderly people to finance their lifestyle. And so my idea was to build up a temporary work agency for retired people and skilled workers especially, who are willing to keep up working in their jobs. And because of the contracts they have in the, by the Gewerkschaften, they're not able to work anymore. That's pretty much my idea.
Thank you very much, Jan. So if you guys want to do something good for society, if you want to help the elderly and those who are struggling to find employment, well, jump in into a boat with Jan and fix the problem. All right. Anyway, that was group number 13, or well, man number 13, Jan Effenberger. Now we're jumping on to group number 15. No, 14 actually. That is going to be Tobias Eisele. Tobias, if you would like to unmute yourself, feel free to go ahead and do so.
Yeah, hello.
Hi, Tobias.
I will try to share my screen right now.
All right, that seems to be working. We can see it. The preheater.
Yeah, correct.
Beautiful. All right, go ahead. You have 60 seconds.
Yeah, okay. The preheater, it's a product. It helps you to save money and it helps you to save the environment. How is that possible? Well, here you see the preheater in action. There comes the cold water in. It gets preheated by the drain water from the shower. The drain water has about 30 degrees. The cold water in Germany about 10 degrees. It gets preheated to 20 degrees, goes right into the boiler, and then it goes into your shower. So you save energy, you save money, and you can save 40% of warm water heating costs. You have a return of investment up to 50% and a payback period from 2 to 10 years. In German households alone, you could save 19 billion kilowatt hours and you could emit 4.18 million tons CO2 less. And done so far, we have a prototype which is not looking that great. So we are looking for guys who have a technical background or random guys who just want to share their ideas and creativity. Yeah.
All right, thank you very much. Very interesting project indeed. Maybe a candidate for our sustainability prize. Well, there's only one way to find out. Jump in there, help the man out, design that thing a bit more pretty than in that picture. That was group number 14. All right, so we've already made some good progress, but we're moving on to number 15 now. It's two men, from what I can see. It's Richard Kutish and Richard Christian? Two Richards. Do you guys want to unmute yourselves and show your pitch?
Hello, everyone. Yes, I'm trying to share. Yes, can you see my screen?
I can see a big timer, so that's probably your screen watching us.
Yes, can you see it now?
Yeah, it's right there.
Excellent. So everyone has to learn on his own. That is what all teachers say. But it doesn't have to be so. Social platforms have grown massively over the last years, and this is what we want to do for education and learning. Instead of watching influencers influence you on Facebook or TikTok, you can become a great learner and educational influencer yourself. Other than any other tool, we directly target the lecture notes. Instead of studying on your own, you can cooperatively and connectedly gather learning videos, better explanations, you can chat and establish yourself as an educational influencer. Or you just have a lot of fun studying with our app. In short, we want to merge social media, gamification, and studying to create an e-learning app, which even makes it fun to study from home. We're searching for co-founders who share the same passion for education, so just talk to us. We currently have a first prototype, and we're applying for the Exist grant from the German government. We are Richard and Christian. Welcome to InstaScript. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. That was impeccable timing as well, right on the second. Thank you so much for that pitch. Now, before we go on, one brief reminder again, you can still, for every pitch that is running live, you can still vote pizza or ramen for that pitch. And, well, make that person very happy or also even more happy if that is the case. And depending on how you vote, that pizza will go out tonight. All right, thank you. I reckon we're going to take a little break later on once we get to once we've gotten through the first 25 pitches. So we've been through 15 now, another 10, and then we're going to take a quick little break so everybody can refill their Red Bulls and maybe have a tea. So number 16 then is Yankee Wang and Yuqi Huang. So if you guys would like to deliver your pitch now, you guys have 60 seconds. 60 seconds.
Screen now. Okay. So hello everyone. I'm so glad to have a presentation today, and I will introduce a kind of app where you can meet some new people or famous people because we want to design a kind of app on the mobile phone, which is called Kinetic, where you could meet like the strangers, the random people, or some expertise for certain areas that you are interested in, or superstar or movie stars, heroes online, like some people you like, especially when you sometimes feel lonely, especially when you stay at home during a corona or home office, and sometimes you need to help or to help some others or need help from others. And sometimes you also need to want to have a talk with the heroes online or celebrities. So using this app, you can sell your talk and also can pay your talk. And now we already have the basic.
Hey, ja, danke. Ja, der Pitch hat ein Kollege gemacht. Ich bin eigentlich nicht ganz so zufrieden, aber ich.
Okay, so somebody who's very German has unmuted themselves in the background. You have a second to mute yourself, else we will mute you and kick you from this call. Thank you very much. And so sorry for interrupting your presentation, guys. Feel free to pick up where you have left off and continue your pitch.
Okay, now we have already 2 engineers for the development of this app. And we want to look for someone who is expertise or have some knowledge on marketing, presentation or something. And also some people who are willing to continue a future career together or some other startups. And if you are interested in this app, you could contact me.
Sweet. Awesome. I'm sure a lot of people are going to have a lot of fun talking to you guys later in the breakout rooms. That was group number 16. And we are now going to be moving on to group number 17. That's Stefan Winter, Thomas Benner, and Tobias Ostertag. Do you guys want to unmute yourselves and deliver your pitch?
Yes, please.
All right, we can hear you beautifully.
Great. Can you see our screen?
Yes, refile.
Awesome. Awesome. We're ready.
All right, let's go then.
Hi guys, we're Refarm, and we transform cities into sustainable farming communities. So the usage of unused urban land for food production is a major solution for our overpopulation problem. Plus, it's a lot of fun, especially during quarantine. Who are we? Stefan, Thomas, and Toby, 3 students from the master program Technology Entrepreneurship. So what do we do? Imagine you're a student or a young employee in a large city. Do you have a place to garden? Probably not. What we do, we bring it together with private individuals, garden clubs, or housing associations that have a space available. Through our platform, you can rent a bed in your area for a whole season. We've already started our pilot program with 15 students getting their own space in a garden club in Schlossgarten. Additionally, we write blog articles about indoor farming and saving space in general. After spotting more areas in Karlsruhe, we aim to launch our platform next March. From there on, let's see how far we can take it. If you want to join our team, we are looking for a great network and a marketing genius. Thank you very much.
I feel like you guys are doing pretty well on the marketing front already. I love that pitch. It was really, really interesting to see. I'm curious where you guys are going to go. Maybe also a candidate for the sustainability prize. Who knows? Anyways, if you want to join them, that was group number 17 between Stefan Winter, Thomas Benner, and Tobias Ostertag. All right, we're on to number 18. That's Ola, oh God, Ola, oh, I'm horrible. I'm so sorry. Olan Revayu, Ario, and Ario Dolapo. If you guys want to do your pitch, feel free to unmute yourselves. I'm really sorry for butchering your name. That was embarrassing for me. All right, so they don't seem to be here. Unfortunately, if you guys are here after all, but did have technical issues, feel free to just send us a message on WhatsApp and we will get you back in here. All right, with that being said, we're on to number 19. That's Pierre Gittermann, Sebastian Markgraf, Olivia Rau, and Teresa Schneider. If you guys are ready, feel free to unmute yourselves. Maybe share your screen. Something's happening. I like that. Team Pal.
Awesome. Right. Teresa, Sebastian, Olivia, and I love to play lacrosse. Now, you may not know what exactly lacrosse is. To make it possible for you to learn it, we want to grow Team Pal. And with that, grow the game of lacrosse. Make this wonderful 1,000-year-old sport more accessible. We think of Team Pal as a software or an app that if you are a coach or if you are just thinking of taking the role of coaching for maybe just one practice, it is a tool to assist you. Now, let's imagine that each and every single one of us is a coach for now. What will you think of when planning your practice? Right. Something like, I have 10 players, I have 60 minutes, and today I want to focus on defense. Now we go back to reality and start Team Pal. At this very early stage, we are basically looking for like anyone who's interested in the idea to join us. Thank you.
Thank you for that perfectly timed pitch. And well, if you guys are interested in any sort of exercise, joining that dynamic team, maybe even designing a logo for them, feel free to go on ahead and be in touch with them later on. All right, that was number 19. Now we're on to number 20. We're out of the teens and into the T's with Moritz Barg, Jonas Allert, and Adis Herrick. If you guys want to unmute yourselves and deliver your pitch, this is your moment. They do not seem to be here either. So if you guys, Moritz, Jonas, Adis, if you guys join in later, or if you're having technical issues, again, just be in touch and we will sort out whatever issues you might have. Either way, with that, we're on to number 21, legal drinking age in the US. Ayub Bizi it is your turn now. You may deliver your pitch. You have 60 seconds as everybody else. If you'd like to share your screen, feel free to do so. Okay, another no-show, unfortunately. Again, if you want to contact us, feel free to do so in a minute. We're now on to number 22. This is also a way to get through things quickly, even though we obviously love to see and hear all your pitches coming up. Now, number 22 is going to be Markus Erdmann and Adrian Haas. I hope you guys are here and can share your ideas. Markus, Adrian. Hello into the world. Can we actually be heard? Is that all going well? Don't seem to be having issues. Yes, okay, Stefan, thank you. All right, well, then they probably just don't seem to be here. Anyway, so we're moving on to number 23. I can feel our little break coming up very soon. Number 23 is going to be Tobias Stengler. Would you like? Yes, we have somebody.
I just have to share. Can I just share? Oh well, then I just shared a whole screen. Yeah. Does it work already, or?
We're not seeing it yet.
Oh yeah, it's yeah.
Also,
well, it's not that important anyway. I just do it without then.
All right.
So the problem today is that if you call the police or a firefighter, that you have to call a dispatcher, and often enough, the people then are describing the situation not properly, or maybe just it changes over the time. A fire can spread very fast. To solve this problem, my idea is to develop a drone which can dispatch from a location like the police station and fly to the caller position and give you a live feed, or the dispatcher a live feed of the situation to assess the situation and as an example, send reinforcement or send special units to it. And it's just an idea. I have nothing special worked out yet, but if someone is interested in working on the idea, yeah, I am welcoming it.
Thank you so much for that pitch. I love how many ideas we have tonight, just trying to improve situations in the world that can be improved with the technology we have today. So if you guys want to join Tobias, feel free to do so later on. That was pitch number 23 for the breakout rooms, if you want to take that as a note for later. I also saw in the chat a message by Jonas and somebody with an A letter in the first name. We are going to have you guys in slot number 33, so we didn't call upon you just earlier. Anyway, we're now on to group number 24. That's Bruno Alves Pinto and Jonathan Schwarzenberg. If you guys want to mute yourselves, this is your moment. Something's happening.
Hi, can you hear me or see me?
Yes, I can see you, I can hear you, and something's happening on the screen as well.
Great, can you see the screen?
Yes, Flo Erb.
Great, so then I will start.
Yes, go ahead.
Flow ERP, and we want to fundamentally improve business workflows and ERP software designs. Analysis shows that ERP software lacks heavily in satisfaction and innovation. Our solution is to empower employees to design their own system with ease. Users do not need to adopt to processes given by a system, but can stick to their self-defined processes. By using a modular and microservice-driven architecture design, workflows are scalable, exchangeable, and easy to maintain. It allows companies to keep their own workflows and those increase efficiency and satisfaction, resulting in reduced costs and time waste. ERP software is generally disliked and old. We want to change this with a modern cloud-based, agile, and human-centric approach, where we value the user who uses the system. We are searching for additional team members with technical skills, so come and join us.
Again, impeccable timing. Congrats on that great pitch. If anybody wants to join them, that was pitch number 24, and you will find them later on in the corresponding breakout session. Now, before we head into our first little break for tonight, we have pitch number 25 by Stalin Georgiev and Sven Jung. If you guys are here, feel free to unmute yourselves now.
Yes, hello everybody. I will share my screen.
OrbisNet. Oh, that's a fancy background right there.
Can you see my screen now?
I can see your screen. Beautiful.
Perfect.
You have
Okay.
60 seconds.
Yes, to start with, we are not only students of the Corporate State University in Karlsruhe, but we are also Orbis Next. But everyone calls us Orbis Next to be haftungsbeschränkt.
And we develop apps.
We want to challenge ourselves and launch our first app called Huhu.
And we want to look how successful we can become.
Huhu targets the younger generation.
With Huhu, users can find out what their friends think about them.
Moreover, users can answer anonymous polls about each other.
So we want to increase the amount of compliments one receives.
You can add your friends and rank in leaderboards.
The only thing we are currently lacking is legal advice.
Not only we want to grow,
but we also want our users to grow with us.
Thank
you.
All right. Oh, well, you guys were fast, and I gotta say, I quite like the design of that Huhu pitch there.
Thank you very much.
Anyway, thank you guys for your pitch. If anybody wants to join in with them and see how successful you can all be together, that was pitch number 25. As promised, we're going to be heading off into a quick, I think it's 5 minutes, am I right? Yes. Just a 5-minute break to head off into whatever room you may need to go. Make yourself a little bit of a tea, make yourself a little bit of a coffee, get yourself a Coke, a Spezi or a beer. This is the moment to do so. Afterwards, we're going to hear the rest of the pitches. I think there's about 30-ish left, so we are just about halfway through. Not quite, I know. We have a few more to go, but then after those pitches, we're going to get on with our little ramen break and the pizza break for our one lucky winner of that pizza. But before that, just a quick 5-minute break to go to the loo, whoever needs to have a bit of a sip. I need to have something to drink right now. All right, see you guys in 5 minutes. We're going to set a time on Miro so you know when to be back, but you can just stay here in the call and mute yourselves. If you have any questions, again, WhatsApp number is there. You can also use the Q&A feature in Slido. So right, again, like that pop up in Miro. And see you in 5 minutes. Hello everybody, welcome back to the session. I hope you enjoyed a beautiful lunch break. We're way past lunch now, aren't we? We hope you had a nice break. I just opened a nice Paulaner Spezi. We love that drink over here. And we're ready now for the second round of pitches. We hope so are you guys. Now I would like to ask for order here in the rows in the back, else we will not be able to focus on the upcoming pitches and speeches. Before we get into those, I have a quick two more announcements to make. First off, if you guys are eager to share your experience tonight on social media, specifically Instagram, for example, in your stories, feel free to tag @PionierGarage so we can repost you guys if you deliver awesome content. And you can also use the hashtag #GrowYourIdea. Hashtag #GrowYourIdea. And that's cool because that's what people do these days. But most of all, tag @PionierGarage and we will repost you guys. And I mean, honestly, this space right here, PionierGarage, has been an amazing place for us and my little startup together with a couple of boys, where we just had a chance to really build something phenomenal and to find a lot of great people who helped us out along the way. So yeah, tag them, help them out, and help yourselves out. Maybe you're going to gain some followers from that repost as well. Paul is in the background enjoying his pizza. Anyway, we're on to the next couple of pitches now. Actually, I also wanted to give you guys an update on how the pizza and ramen competition is going. The third pitch of today that we had, it was by Jan Hecker, Jonas Pfeifhofer and Jan Biernacki. I will admit I forgot what it was about, but that actually is one of the front runners at the moment, together with Adrian Wimmer and his Bollerwagen, which is very, very funny. But Adrian, if you were to win this and we find a bunch of Bollerwagen all over our Miro board, that counts as spam and will be deducting votes off your tally if that is the case and if that is interrupting the free flow of vibes on Miro. Anyway, we hope you guys are having fun. Let's jump right in with the next set of pitches. On my list right now, I have a total of 63. I know it sounds a lot, but we were so quick with the last ones, and I'm sure this is going to continue just like that with the next ones coming up as well. I cannot wait what we have lined up. So we're up with number 26 now. Alex Baumann, Sebastian Schäfer, Aaron Hütten. Do you guys want to unmute yourselves and deliver your pitch?
So, can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
And share my screen.
We can see that. CC,
Okay.
Coco Chanel.
No.
Well, then tell us what it's about.
Okay, I'll begin. We are CC Systems, and welcome. So that's a very beautiful landscape, isn't it? Most of the vegetables for Europe are grown here. But what is this? Where's all this high-quality food going? Is it all for waste? We asked ourselves, what's the reason for all this food waste? The biggest amount comes from private households. If we could reduce only 50% of food waste in Germany, we would save about 6 million tons of carbon dioxide, which is the reason for global warming and the destruction of living environments. So what's the idea to solve that? Years ago, we used mobile phones just to phone. Now there are smart gadgets. Many things at your home became smart in the last years. What about the fridge? You use it every day, but what has changed? Correct, in most cases, nothing. So we want to change that. Who or what is it for? Basically, for all of us who are living in a developed country. So, chill clever, and thanks for your attention. Feel
Thank
free
you very much.
to contact us for questions or inspiration.
All right, thank you for that very smooth pitch right there. I felt quite nostalgic about seeing that Nokia phone on that screen, to be honest. Anyway, we're now going to continue with our next pitches. That is going to be number 27, Max Knoll, Alex Schechter, and Vito Dirksen. If you guys want, you can unmute yourselves and share your screen and deliver your pitch whilst our turret in the background is still flickering like crazy. Are you guys ready? We can see your screen.
Yes, can you hear me now?
Positive, loud and clear.
Perfect, okay, all right. So I'm gonna start.
Yeah,
all right.
go ahead.
I believe that every one of you has already looked for something. For example, a key or certain piece of clothing or whatever else. Most of the time you will find that thing again because it is somewhere in your 20 square meter room. But what do you do? But what do you do if your room is 2000 square meter large or even bigger? You think about where you have been the last few days and ask all people if they have seen that thing. This is how you can imagine employees working in manufacturing companies that don't use an indoor positioning system, which can show them where their assets are at any time. And since there are many small assets flying around during manufacturing, employees often have to look for them. We at Tragat are trying to solve this problem by building such an indoor positioning system. The team consists of Vito studying computer science, Alex studying business informatics, and me, Max, studying industrial engineering. So if any of you would like to join us, you are welcome to contact us or send an email to join@tragat.com. Thanks for your attention.
Well, that was a well-rehearsed and perfectly timed pitch. Thank you very much. Again, that was pitch number 27. If you guys want to check them out later once we get into the breakout sessions. Now, we're on to number 28 now, and I love to see it. It's been very male-heavy, all those pitches. So we're now off with Marie Morgenroth. If you want to share your screen and unmute yourself, you may do so and deliver your pitch, Marie.
Yeah, can you see the pitch or?
I can see a pitch. I was expecting a female voice.
Ah, okay. Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
Oh, there is a female voice somewhere.
Sorry. So can I start?
Yes, you guys are good to go. 60 seconds.
How would you like to live one day? can we live independently and self-determined in our this question of us not for us, all our relatives one day?
Asking people how they want to live at the age of 70, most people say they want to live safety determined at home, and they want to have access to help if they need it. Also, the biggest fear of 71% of the interviewed is to lose their independence when becoming older.
Sorry, so our idea is to develop an ambient assisted living concept with a focus on healthcare. And we want to make life easier and more self-determined for the elderly and also their relatives by strengthening their feelings of feeling safe and with our system so that they can live much longer in their own four walls. And we are the team behind Smart Oma, and we want to make your Oma's life smarter.
I'm dying. Smart Oma. Well, if you guys want to support Smart Oma, be sure to check out group number 28 later on during the breakout rooms. Thank you so much for that pitch. All right, now we're on to number 29 now. And this pitch is going to be by Felix Benz-Badas. Felix, can you unmute yourselves and maybe share your screen? Felix?
Yes, hello.
Ah, yes, we can hear you. And we can see your website.
Correct. Hello,
Right.
you guys. Well, I'm so happy to present you my very cool idea. I have a software with that you can expand and collapse items. Wow. So I just show you what I have done so far. This is the website of my project. And maybe you want to visit it later, just go to sensweb.de. What can you do? You can click on an item and it expands. You can click again and it collapses. I do it again. And well, it's so much fun to explore this website by just clicking around. The best comes now. We are looking for new teammates, so feel free to contact me and join the project. Thank you for the patience.
I love this. So if you're anybody who's looking to go beyond limiting max height and animating that in CSS and different classes depending on different states of a trigger, then you can join them in animating boxes on websites, I guess. I love that pitch, to be honest. I had good fun just watching that now. Anyway, we are now moving on to pitch number 31. Hikmat Imanov, Sarikya Bayracharya, and Ne Kure Otpoti Paolo. Oh man, I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. Anyway, are you guys here? Hikmat Imanov, Sarikya Bayracharya. This is horrible. I'm sorry. Okay, well, you don't seem to be here. Just in case you are, again, no worries. Feel free to get in touch with us. Also, again, if you guys want to vote and rate all the pitches we are hearing so far, if you feel like they deserve that little pizza later on, feel free again to head on over to Slido. Again, it's linked on the board, like the big green box with the play button, and there you can vote on all the different pitches we're hearing right now. So next up, we're going to be continuing though with pitch number 32. That's Jan Holzkämpfer and Joshua Steiner. Are you guys ready? That does not seem to be the case. So no problem though at all. We're going to be continuing with number 33, Jonas Klein and Astide Zuzeir Kunle. I saw you guys on chat earlier. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes, we are ready.
Going to start.
If you want to share your screen, you can do so.
Yeah, we're about to do that.
Awesome.
Does it work?
No, I'm
not yet.
Jonas, can you share your screen, please?
Yeah, we'll try it.
Bless you. Something's happening now. Unedited,
Hey
making
guys,
clothes and asking questions. All right, I'm going to let you do your pitch.
Thank you. We are unedited and we have a very ambitious goal. We want to change how fashion is consumed in the world and at the same time fight climate change. Why do we do that? Well, because we don't believe in infinite growth on a finite planet. And we believe that the way the fashion industry, well, every industry is designed, leads all of us into a dead end eventually. And we see ourselves as a revolution against business as it works today.
We don't want to be only a brand making clothes sustainable. We also want to base it on 3 pillars: limited consumption, transparency, and co-decision. Instead of making clothes for our clients, we prefer the approach where we co-design them with our community. The way we're going to do this is by creating surveys that can be answered on our website. Furthermore, we address overconsumption through doing something regarded as stupid, limiting our growth. However, we believe this is the only way fashion can continue.
And so we are already founded as a company, and we hope to network a lot, to pick a lot of brains. We are always open to find teammates and to discuss our radical idea, basically, and spread our message. That's the most important.
Nice. Thanks, guys, and thanks for that pitch. It is clear that you guys have a little bit of experience with that already. Again, that was number 29. No, that was number 33. Exactly. Jonas and Aristide. I was made aware. Did I miss somebody earlier? That was number 30, Hussam Greg and Sabrina Greg. Are you guys here? Gonna give him a second. Hussam Greg and Sabrina Greg. This does not appear to be the case. So we're gonna be moving on. That's gonna be number 34 then. Paula Bargaf and Staya Anirudh. I think that's 2 people. Are you guys here? This does not appear to be the case. So we're going to be continuing with number 35. That's Felix Karg. Felix, are you around the block?
Yes, I'm here.
Hey, Felix, good to hear you. Do you have a screen to share?
No, I don't, but that's
all right.
fine.
Well then, feel free to kick off your pitch. You have 60 seconds.
Thanks for your lovely moderation. All right, so I'm Felix Karg. I'm a master computer science student and freelancer. I came up with this idea last week and basically did some preliminary research, and it seems feasible to me at this stage. So what is this idea? Basically, you've probably all been on Wikipedia and encountered an explanation that was just not fitting for you, like either too technical, too detailed, too much information you didn't want, or too little information, like not the information you were actually looking for. And so what I'm trying to do is create like a plugin or something that can essentially do a semantic analysis of the subject you're looking into and break down explanations to, well, the detail you would, like the best detail level for you, essentially. And yeah, I'm just looking for anyone interested in helping me out in this journey, I guess. I'm in room number 35. Thanks.
Man, that was really efficient, and I've got to say that's a very, very intriguing idea, especially for all the students out there. That must be really, really helpful. So if you guys want to join Felix, that was number 35. Feel free to check him out later in his breakout room. Again, for the breakout rooms, we're going to be getting into those after we've done all the pitches. And I think the breakout rooms are not opened yet, but once we get to that point, once we've done all the pitches, we will open those breakout rooms and we will give you a little bit of an explainer on how you're going to get into them and how you can join them. Quite crucially though, you will need the latest version of Zoom, but no worries, we'll get into that later on once the time comes around. So now we're on to number 36, however. That's Eric together with Christopher Grebe. Are you guys ready to roll?
Yeah, just a sec.
Yep, something's happening. The screen's coming around the corner.
Okay, great.
Teach Tech.
So hi, we are Tech Teach, and we found a problem. Our society is divided into 2 parts: those who can use more technology and those who can. And of course, those who can't miss out on a lot of things in life. For example, this presentation and pizza. And we don't want to exclude these often elderly people. We want to give them back access to modern society. A few of your grandparents maybe have smartphones, but simply don't know how to use them. or simply don't know how to text someone. And you don't always have time to teach them. Our solution are workshops based on a great social space of people in the same situation. Together as a team, they learn the basics of technology and different difficulties. They explore all of this together in a team and will have a great time while learning a lot. On top of that, we plan local tech support for our customers in the future, especially in times right now with Corona. You see how important it is to teach everyone and not exclude a part of society. In the end, technology is constantly advancing. There will always be a generation left behind. Today, it will be your grandparents, tomorrow, your parents, and the day after it, it will be you. Tech teach, I'm sorry. And yeah, we are still searching for some members. So if you want to join us, yeah, come later, or the QR code, yeah.
All right. Number 36, that was Eric and Christopher. If you want to join Tech Teach, personally, on my day job, I'm working in the administration and I have to help people plug in HDMI cables and things. If you guys could help them out with that, that would actually be quite lovely. So help those guys out, help me out, and we're going to be moving on to number 37. Thank you guys for your pitch. All right, so number 37, that's Chandu Turaka, Anirudh, Satish, and Prasanna. Are you guys here? That's a shame. They don't seem to be here. So we're going to be moving on to number 38. That's Yannick Nefferdorf, Han Völker, and Lukas Wagner. Are you guys ready to roll?
Yes, we are.
Awesome. I can see your screen.
Perfect. That worked good. So I'm going to do it for three. We are three students from KIT. And we have some mega trends right now, like digitalization and the expanding of online delivery. As you can see here, the convenience factor and COVID-19 have done a good job there. But the problem is that the small shops, the local shops in the cities, struggle to fulfill the demand. So Amazon is taking everything. They have the problem that organization and delivery is just not efficient enough. And our plan is to create a platform where we can deliver all the goods from several shops through one platform and only one delivery, and so be much more efficient and save in time and cost. If you want to join us, we are open to everybody right now. Just come to our Zoom room later and we can talk.
Sweet, that was on point again, and I love the idea of unifying all those delivery services, because my iPhone early on, it was already full with all those apps again. I had to clear up.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
if you guys can solve that, I will be eternally grateful, and maybe I can save you guys and then the Red Bull from here. Anyway, help them out. That was group number 38. All right, so I was early on excited about a girls team. Now we're on to, from what I can see, is a full girls team. It's Antonia Lorenz and Caroline Balzer. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Welcome. Feel free to kick it off then. Do you want to share your screen?
Yes, I will share my screen.
All right, then let's hold on a second. Here we are, Fashion Made in Africa. All right.
Okay, thank you. So in Africa, there are millions of individual tailors working in a very small scale. These tailors are part of the 70% of Africans which are working in vulnerable and unproductive jobs. That's why we made it our mission to disrupt the fashion sector in Africa. We're going to use this highly fragmented market to build a scalable, decentralized fashion production system in Africa. So what's exactly the market opportunity? More and more brands are looking for a fair and sustainable alternative version to produce fashion. We can serve them by building a fully transparent model from the ground that also has a huge social impact. With this enormous organized workforce, we can make Africa the new hub for fair, sustainable, and affordable fashion. So far, we started doing market research. We identified producers and tailors to work with in Uganda, and we aim to produce our first product by the end of the year.
What are you looking for? I'm going to give you that.
Okay, thank you. So yeah, we're basically looking for connections in the European fashion sector. So if everyone knows anyone, then just let us know. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, girls, for that pitch and trying to make the world a little bit of a better place. All right, and sorry for the harsh cutoff right there at 1 minute, but we have to keep moving. And that is exactly what we're going to do. We're on to pitch number 40 now. We are making progress, huh? So that pitch number 40 is going to be by Patrick, Reichel, Jonas, Johannes, and Christian. But for that, it would be nice if you girls could stop sharing your screen, because we're still locked onto that at the moment. Antonia? Tony? We're still getting your screen. Anyway, Patrick, Jonas, Johannes, Christian, are you guys here?
Yeah, I'm here and I would like to share my screen. Yeah, now it's possible.
Yes, right.
Please give me 5 seconds.
No worries.
Yeah, perfect.
Here we are. We can see your PowerPoint, the team.
Yeah, so hello, you can start the countdown. We are 4 friends and students at the KIT, and we all have the same wish to have a positive impact on our environment. And we realize that a lot of people in Karlsruhe also want to live sustainable, but for most of the people, it's just all too complicated and time consuming to find the right shops or the right restaurants. So we want to build an online exchange portal where people can put on their knowledge and share places where they go, like nice shops or restaurants that sell only sustainable food, and where people can rate different places. And we are looking for a right mentor to guide us through our way to our goal. Thank you very much. And I see I even have time left.
Do you want to share a story of your life or anything else? No, this is not the case. Then thank you very much for that pitch. If you too would like to make Karlsruhe, or for that matter, any other place in the world, that little bit more sustainable, feel free to join them. That was group number 40. And then we are actually going to move on to number 41 as well. I see that the sustainability prize is very hotly contested this year. Lots of great ideas there. Anyway, group number 41, that's going to be Philipp Menge and Dan Seiler. Are you guys ready and present and able to?
Yes, we are. Can you hear us?
Yes, loud and clear. Fantastic. Do you want to share your screen?
Can you see the screen?
Not yet.
We have to go in Einstellungen. Can we skip for a second?
We can skip you, and then we'll have you just after the next one, okay?
All right. Yes.
All right. Okay, so we're going to continue in the meantime with pitch number 42. That's Kati Schumacher, Kai Fröhlich, and Jonas Schumacher. Are you guys good to go?
I'm here. I just have to share my screen. Just a second.
All right. Thank you, Kati. We can see your screen. Discover E.
Discovery. Okay, great. Thank you.
Nice. All right, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Kati from Discovery, and we enable the energy transition from home. The market of electromobility is growing. At the same time, more charging infrastructure is needed at home. But what if you can't charge at home because you're living in an apartment building facing several problems that aren't solved yet? Our answer for this problem is delivery, the demand-driven charging solution for apartment buildings. Our charging solution is easy to install and to expand. And the best, it is very cheap. We develop our software by ourselves. It manages the payment and the charging management through machine learning. And hey, here we go. This is our team. We are supported by several institutions such as the HSK Karlsruhe, the Energy Accelerator Axel, and the Gründermotor. Recently, we won the Startup BW Elevator pitch in Karlsruhe. But we are looking for new team members. You can join us and become part of Discovery. We are working in the most exciting working space in Karlsruhe, in the container on the area of Mr. Höpfner. Do you want to change the market of electromobility? Then contact me and get in touch. We are Discovery, and we develop charging solutions for apartment buildings. Thank you.
Wow, that is a veteran pitchery. How do you call it? How do you say that? Anyway, fantastic pitch. Thank you so much for that. Sounds like an amazing journey to be a part of. But I would like to contest one point, because I think no startup space in Karlsruhe is cooler than the PionierGarage co-working space when we're having nerf battles here. We would like to challenge you on that.
I don't want to battle with you.
Anyway, if you guys want to join them, that was group number 42. If you want to talk to them later on again in the breakout sessions. All right, so now let's check back with Philip and Dan from early on. Did you guys sort out the Einstellungen?
Yes, I think we did.
Looks like it. Fantastic. I see data flares. All right, you guys have, well, 60 seconds.
Perfect. We're ready to go. Hi, I'm Phil. This is Dan. Glad to be here for the first time. So let's talk about data privacy. Almost half of the world's consumers expect abuse of the data. 30% have already been victims. Facebook likes, Google, Amazon searches, tracking cookies. Every day, billions of users are tracked and their data is analyzed, with or without their consent. So what can we do about it? Well, there are many approaches. Most of them try to disable tracking. Instead, we thought, what if we just flood the enemy with additional data, not preventing the flow of data, but making the use unusable?
Our idea, a browser plugin to simulate customer behavior, data flares. So you search for a new basketball online, and at the same time, the code looks for a shirt, a guitar, and a bottle of wine. Targeted marketing and behavior analysis just got impossible. Or did it? Well, honestly, we don't know, because we're just two business guys with an idea. And that's why we are here today at KIT, to connect with the techies. So if you're a techie for a cool new project, or even if you just like the idea, want to share your thought, let's talk. We look forward to meeting you.
Thank you guys so much for that pitch. That was fantastic. And I think you guys are in a perfect place tonight. So if you want to join them, have a chat with them, exchange some ideas on how that's feasible, whether it is feasible, talk to them. It's going to be breakout room number 41 later on.
Yes.
All right. So we're going to continue now with group number 43. That's a big one. It's Han Völker, Lasse Eisenblätter, Sophie Skarupa, and Anne-Katrin Lorenz. Are you guys and girls ready to rock and roll?
Hey, yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Do you want to share your screen?
Great. Yeah, can you see my screen already?
Not yet.
Okay.
No, it's coming.
Can you see now?
Yes, that's concept.
Right, right. Okay, let's get it started. Hi, everybody. We're Fish and Bricks, and we build houses. Here's our idea. We collect plastic waste, which is washed up by the ocean. Then we shred this plastic waste and process it into bricks. You can see one of these bricks here on the upper left side. These bricks we're going to sell to build houses. By doing this, we can kill two birds with one stone. First, purification of the seas through plastic degradation, and second, offer affordable housing in developing countries. The current status of this project is that the shredder is built, and we're doing tests to find out which plastic is suitable to make the brick as stable as possible. Meanwhile, we develop a business plan together with the Institute Anticon. So I want to invite you guys, if you're interested in developing this project with us, please feel free to contact me. And I want to thank you and wish you a good night. Have fun.
Well, perfect. Thank you very much for that pitch. I'm sure we are going to have a great night later on. But in the meantime, we're going to have loads and loads of fun, especially if you all vote, as good people do, on the pizza versus ramen votes for all the pitches. We cannot see who's going to come out on top there. Else we're going to have to eat the pizza by ourselves. No, we won't do that. No worries. Anyway, moving on. Now that was pitch number 43, just in case you guys want to join in later on. Now we're moving on to pitch number 44, Jasmin Kleinbub. Jasmin, can you hear us, see us? Are you ready?
Yes, I am. Can you see my poster?
Perfect. I can see it. And you have a nice accent too.
Awesome. All right. Yesterday, I wanted to grab a coffee to go. So I went to the bakery and saw a woman who ordered a coffee and got it in a single-use plastic cup. Immediately, the picture of the ocean full of plastic came to my mind, and I decided not to take one. I thought there has to be another solution. So I did some research and found out that every hour, 320,000 single-use cups are thrown away. Lined up, that equals the distance from Karlsruhe to Tenerife. I also found out that there are already some providers for Mavic systems for coffee cups, but with plastic. And you know, plastic is harmful for the health and the environment. So I thought, what are the restaurants already using? Glass came to my mind. It's more sustainable than plastic. The restaurants can use it for serving coffee in-house, and it definitely looks fancy. So why not doing a Mavic system for coffee cups in a glass cup? I just have an idea now, and I'm looking for a network, a product designer, and someone who wants to work on my idea with. I'm Jasmine, and I want to free Europe of single-use cups with glass.
Wow, fantastic pitch. Thank you so much for that. If you too want to help the world be a bit more sustainable, if you would like to enjoy your coffee moving forward from a beautiful glass mug, then join Jasmine later on in breakout room number 44. Anyway, we're moving on now, again, to pitch number 45. Getting up there. We're here now with Mark Wegmann, Kim Lewis-Hickel, and Lucas Jose Guilena. Are you guys ready to go?
We are. Can you hear us, and can you see our screen?
The screen not yet, but I'm sure it's coming. Yes, here it is. Grow, pitch, and bait. Are we bait?
Bait. We are bait. Thank you so much for having us. We are 3 members. It's Lucas. On my right side, this is Kim. And I'm Mark. And today we want to talk about group payments. So actually, the problem we recognized in group activities is the following. You can see Kim in the middle and his friends, including us, on the right side. And Kim is doing a lot of group activities. For example, he's going to vacation, he's going to festivals, or he's having dinner with his roommates. And for all those activities, Kim has to pay money for the group in advance, and then he has to ask his friends later to pay him back. So group activities are linked to a high effort and a lot of stress. So for Kim, it is less fun to organize these kind of group activities. And the problem solution is Bait, which is our platform where we come into play. We act as an intermediary between Kim and his friends and automatically split a bill in the moment the transaction happens. So every group member, including Kim, only has to pay his or her little share, and no one has to advance or collect money anymore.
Excellent. And what are you looking for?
We are looking for having a good conversation, getting nice feedback of all of you, and getting the experience to be a part of all of this.
Sweet. All right. Thank you so much for that pitch. I know we have a split thing set up for our little MN command group, and it's been sitting there a mess for months now. So if you guys can solve that, that will be quite nice, actually.
We're looking forward to it.
Awesome. So that was group number 45. We're on to group number 46 now. Or it's just one person on my list. It's Oksana Swidowska. Oksana, are you here and ready to pitch?
Yes, I'm here.
Sweet, awesome. Well then, this is your moment to shine. Do you want to share your screen?
No. So my name is Oksana, and I study economic in Frankfurt. And I came up with this idea like today, so I'm not so prepared, but I want to share it with you. So basically, I would like to make like a safe place for talented people, for people who can draw amazing or paint or do something with their hands to make decorations, but they're shy or they don't know how to show it to the world, or they don't know what to do. They just do it for themselves, and that's all. And if they want to show to the world, I want to make a studio. And they come there, and we work with strategy STS, show, teach, and sell. So they come there, they show what they can, and like they give master classes to other people. They can sell their works, and like that, more people will know about them. And maybe later from my studio will go like really, really famous person, and he or she will say, okay, I was there.
Thank you. Oh, and perfectly timed. That's what we are all about here at Grow. That's what we love to see. Coming up with it today, coming here, pitching it. Thank you, Oksana, so much for that pitch. If you out there are somebody who's keen to join that project, if you maybe are a bit of an artist, or if you just want to make it happen, join Oksana later on. That was group number 46. Or if you just want to make her happy with a bit of a pizza, then be sure to rate her in Slido as well. Anyway, that was that. Actually, I quite enjoyed that, I gotta say. So not being biased at all. So number 47, we're moving on now to Tobias Lütke and Tjag Nielsen. Are you guys good to go?
Yes, we are. Let us just quickly share our screen.
It is coming. I can see it. Here we are. Unite to Dine. I like dinner.
We are Toby and Tjag, and our vision of Unite to Dine aims at supporting the struggling restaurant industry and countering social isolation by building a social food community focused on quality and sustainability. Existing discount platforms are cutting restaurants' margins by a lot and do not provide a satisfying user experience beyond the pricing. So our approach is to give restaurants a platform to enhance their visibility with interactive tools to attract valuable customers who prefer quality over strict discounts.
The users will be part of a food-loving community where they receive customized benefits from restaurants. In the network, they can match themselves to like-minded others if they don't have a +1 for eating. To really get going, we're looking for you as a co-founder, CTO, who shares our vision, drives front-end and back-end development, and is able to set up matching and recommendation algorithms. Together, we will unite people who embrace a sustainable dining culture. But for now, let's meet in our breakout room for a beer. That's all.
You guys have really figured out the grow kickoff, because I really wanted them to put some sort of alcohol in the goodie bags, but it didn't let me do it because they were like, oh, we're an association and we can't use like sponsoring money to put alcohol in there. So,
Yeah,
well, if you guys have
to...
alcohol at home, be sure to get it cold before we head on over to the breakout rooms in just a little bit. Maybe put it in the freezer just to make sure it has a little bit of an icy touch to it.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
See you in room number 47, guys.
Yeah, 47 it is for them. All right. So that was number 47. We're moving on now to number 48. It's Joel. Tim, Joel, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Do you want to share your screen?
Perfect. I'll share my screen real quick.
All right. It is coming. Here we are. It's loading, I think. Boom, 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 boom. This is where you can imagine loading music. Is it coming up? It's not coming up for me.
No.
Here it is. Remember to cancel your subscriptions. Oh, this sounds intriguing. All right, go ahead. You have 1 minute.
1 sec. I'm trying to get in.
You can do the presenter view thing. Yeah.
Yeah, but this dashboard is. Oh, here it is.
You can just click.
All right, perfect.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Yeah. All right.
Perfect. So hi everyone. I'm Joel. I am an LLM student at UniSA. So my idea focuses around all the subscriptions that you get. So a lot of times you see an offer for a 3-month trial or 1 or 7-day trial of a software like Adobe or LinkedIn or Prime or whatever. And you often sign up and then you forget to cancel it. And if you forget to cancel it, you get locked into like a year-long subscription that you don't want to pay for. So my idea was to create a website where you can go and set notifications for yourself, the email notifications that would automatically remind you to cancel those subscriptions. That's about it. So I'm just looking for people who know what I'm talking about, this experience, and who would like to build on that idea. And it doesn't matter what your background is. I have an extensive network, and which I can leverage to get something going. So let me know.
Thank you very much, Joel. I think that's a really intriguing idea. I've got to say, the way I manage my subscriptions is that I pay them all through PayPal, and then I've got a PayPal sending me Facebook Messenger messages every time I have a payment going through them, and that's how I always make sure that I see what I'm actually paying. But I think that sounds a lot more convenient, actually, now that you pitched that. So if you guys want to help him and want to maybe even help me, then be sure to check him out later. That was number 48 for the breakout rooms later. All right, so we're now on to number 49, almost into the 50s. We're getting old. We have Lukas Hügler, Pascal Goschnik, Tim Weber, and Florian Weber. Are you guys here and ready? Yes, Lockley, voilà, bienvenue.
Yes, we are ready. Greetings, everyone. My name is Pascal, and next to me is sitting Lucas, and we are from locally. And as you might know, Christmas is coming. And what is Christmas without Christmas shopping, really? Maybe you head out with your family, friends, close ones to the city. And this year is different. There's a problem. Because of the pandemic, the majority of customers for local stores have been lost to large e-commerce companies. And by the way, where do local retailers make the most revenue? Really, it's Christmas, right? And we want to help them. We want to give local warriors a place to connect, share, live the local shopping experience, support their retailers to give better customer experience online and offline. For shoppers, we want to connect interests and make it possible to guide them to their product. What do we need? Basically, market experts, funding, and more people who shop locally.
That was very concise. Thank you very much, local, lässig. All right. Anyway, if you want to be local, lässig as well. Yeah. Sorry?
It's...
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, if you guys want to be local, and lässig, that was group number 49 for the breakout rooms later on. So we actually already did the 50 earlier on. So we're on to number 51 now, doing doubles now. Number 51 is Julius Komp, Pascal von Briel, Ben Döll, and Thomas Sauer. Are you guys here and ready to pitch? Pitchy pitch? Lucas, Pascal, Ben, Thomas. They do not seem to be here. Anyway, then we're going to move on to number 52. So that's Kansei Hara. Kansei, are you here and willing and ready and able? Oh, yes, I hear somebody. Yeah. Do you want to share your screen too?
Of course. One moment. Can you see my beautiful picture?
Yes, I can. Oh, that's a nice drawing. All right.
Thanks.
Tell us more about it. You have 1 minute.
All right. Let me tell you a little secret. I'm a nerd and I love video games, but I found myself getting bored with online video games, pressing the same buttons like thousands of other players before, doing the same ordinary movement again and again. I figured out online games lacks with new mechanism. One day I told myself, wait a moment, how would it be if the movement ran the same as everyone else? What if I had control over every little movement? Hi, my name is Kansei Hara, and that's my vision. A game where you create your own movement with the character joined and assigned to a button, and is executed in a physical, realistic world. Imagine even running becomes as a big challenge, and now learn to fight. It's pretty tough, but a fun way to go on a journey. I implemented a programmable joint in Unity so far, and I'm looking for teammates with Unity skills. Thanks.
All right. If you're a Unity coder, and honestly, I can already see the next YouTube video where people are having a big laugh about smashing their character into the floor.
Yes.
If you want to be part of the team building that YouTube video, the foundations for that, be sure to check out Kansei in room number 52 later on. With that, we're on to room pitch number 53. Oh, it's only 10 to go. We're almost through. Holy wow, that went quick. Andres Campagna, are you
yes,
ready?
I am here.
Andres,
yes, I am
all
here.
right. Well then, go ahead. Do you want to share your screen?
No, I don't have a presentation. But
all right, no worries, mate. You feel free to go ahead. You have 1 minute.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Andres Campagna. I am from Colombia, and I would like to present my idea. Okay, washing and ironing. These tasks can be a little bit annoying and time-consuming. Right now, I am presenting my idea, which is a device which will disrupt the home appliance industry. It is a device which can iron and wash clothes in an easy and sustainable way. This device is towards the SDG number 12 of sustainable production and consumption. We are looking as a team for members specialized in law and in the European market. We are aiming to try to enter to that market. So feel free to contact us on breakout room number 53, and thank you very much.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Andres. I guess the notion of washing things and ironing things, like this is just a hoodie, but I hate ironing my shirts and I have to do it every day. So if you want to save us from that, come on and hop in to room number 53 later on. With that, we're on to number 54. that's going to be the group with the people in there that are called Saman Sakit, Iman Barat Vakili, Sayyid Amir Ali Hosseini. If you guys are ready to roll, you can.
Yes, it's okay. Can I share the screen?
Yes, please. I'd love to see it.
Me too. Okay, I want to talk about the startup. It's called Punes. It's already released in Iran. We have an application on Google Play, and we have also a website. We are Punes, a location technology platform dedicated to improving how people move through the real world. It starts with all the places you need to find around yourself just by searching the category you've been. As you can see, this is the UI of our application. You can search all the categories around you by location. You can filter it by the nearest location, people rating, and you can also see the distance and the time to the exact location. We are looking for some guidance to develop our ideas. We are looking for investor to deploy our ideas, our application in German marketplace. And this is our emails. And I can also show you the our application in Google Play Store. And this is the website. It's in Persian, but we want to change it in English and German soon.
Excellent. Thank you very much, guys. So if you want to help them translate that homepage into German or other languages, be sure to jump into chat number 54 later on. No, 50, yes, it is 50. I forgot how to read numbers for a moment there. Anyway, luckily, there's not too many left. We're down to number 55 now. Yannick Scheddert, Felicitas Kunz, Valentin Haas, and Michael Schwinge.
Yes. Let me share my screen.
Yes, feel free to go ahead.
Okay.
That's a charged backpack.
See the screen? And
yeah.
Can see me?
Yes, we can see the screen. Perfect, and we can hear you.
All right. Hey, so last week I had some back pain and I wanted to treat it with heat, so I decided to buy these red light bulbs with infrared light. But then I had the issue where to buy it. Buying online wasn't really an option because I don't want to wait for shipping. And anyway, I prefer to support the local community and buy local. So I did some online research where I may buy it. And at the end, I went to the city center. But I spent at this day a lot of time just to find a store where I can buy my stuff. So how can that be? We came up with a solution for this problem. We will create a website where you can type in just your local address and the device that you want to buy. And the website will suggest you a local store nearby where you can buy your product with the distance to your current location, the price, and the local availability. So we just had the idea. We will start at zero, but we have a great team. And in the next 11 weeks, we will make local shopping great again.
I cannot wait for that to happen. Thank you so much for that pitch. That was number 55, yes. So if you guys want to jump into that call and maybe help me find my things in Cardswell later on, be sure to check in with them later. Now, we're on to number 56, pitch number 56. That's Benjamin Wolber. Are you ready?
Absolutely.
Sweet. And we can see your screen already. That was swift. All right, you go ahead.
Good day, everyone. I'm Benjamin, and I'm dreaming of a future where an ebook is not just a bunch of text glued together by HTML, but rather than structured on an online platform, semantically structured and interoperated and interlinked, as we know from Wikipedia. When you have the classical EPUB, ebook, then it's good for novels. You read just through, but they don't talk to you. They don't let you take notes directly. They don't remind you what you have to learn for your exam coming up. And so we need to create a platform where these books are linked together, where you can exchange reading notes with other people, and where this platform actually reminds you, maybe learn for an exam. So we got the content. We now need to build this platform, and we need kick-ass coders, marketing machines, and top designers to make this happen and have most impact for future digital education. Looking forward to talking to you.
Sweet. Thank you so much, Benjamin. If you want to help him make that reality happen, and if you are a little bit of a marketer or a coder, be sure to check him out. That was number 56. So That's going to be breakout room number 56 for later on as well, in case you enjoyed Benjamin's energy. Also, we are now moving on to number 57. The end is nearing and dearing. Is that a thing? That you can't say that. That makes no sense. Anyway, number 57 is Fabian Marcinek, Melissa Wagner, and Magdalena Eberlein. Are you guys and girls good to go?
Yes, I'm ready. Just
awesome.
A second to share my screen, please.
Yeah, take your time, no worries. And here it is. That's Yosemite. That's nice.
Okay, perfect.
All right, marketing agency for startups. Here we go.
So, what if your idea could turn the whole industry upside down?
Ich hatte jetzt hier keine Online-Liste.
But nobody will ever hear about it. We are Fabian and Melissa, and we're both doing our masters in media and communication management. And we are here because we want to build the first marketing agency for startups. According to the German Startup Monitor, the Karlsruhe-Stuttgart region is one of the founding hotspots in Germany. The KIT even ranks second among the universities with the highest number of startups in Germany. Nevertheless, sales and customer acquisition are the biggest challenges for startups. And that's when we come into play, because good marketing is a crucial part of being successful with your idea. What makes us unique is that we are specialized on the individual need of startups. We not only want to be a short-time partner for the production of marketing materials like flyers and pitch decks, but also help the teams to sharpen their vision and to build and implement strong communication strategies that give your idea the recognition it deserves.
Ooh, on the dot. Thank you so much for that pitch. If you want to join them later on, that was pitch number 57. And as such, it will also be breakout room number 57 in just a few minutes. Now we're on to pitch number 58, and that is Esteban Duenas. Esteban, are you here with us? Oh,
yeah, here I am. I'll try to share my screen. Yeah.
Thank you for your attention. All right, that was a good pitch. Now go ahead. Cafetero, you have 60 seconds like everybody else.
Okay, hi everyone, I'm Esteban, I'm from Colombia, and my vision is called Cafetero. It has to do, as you can see, with coffee in my home country. I would like to build a distribution net through which I would import coffee from my country. I also want to bring to the person who drinks this cup a story to the origin of the coffee, where it comes from, and all that happened before this person got this cup in front of themselves. I want to share the stories. On the left, you can see this person who's a collector of coffee, and I think their stories would be worth telling. Innovation, I want to develop ideas and products around coffee that have not been made yet. For example, the delivery of coffee, some delivery through an app or something. And since I'm studying architecture, I would like to develop a concept of a unique cafe in the long term. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I quite like that wooden one just there on the side. And obviously coffee is something to be just so passionate about. So if you guys do love coffee as well, and if it keeps you going throughout the day and is really the only reason you managed to survive university, then hop on with Esteban, number 58.
Thank you. I'm looking for owners of cafes and people who have ideas on how we can develop products on coffee and how to distribute it.
Sweet. Starbucks 2.0 coming up, loading in no time. Excellent. All right. Thank you so much, Esteban. We're now on to number 59, Christoph Kohn. Are you ready? Oh yeah, screen is popping up. Christoph, we can't hear you yet. Christoph? Chris? Do you want to say something? This is Earth calling for Chris. Actually, Karlsruhe but we can't hear you yet, Chris, unfortunately. So the microphone settings, there should be a little arrow, a chevron up next, if you in code speak, next to your microphone icon. If you click that, you can make sure you have the right microphone selected. Else, we're going to continue with the next one. And we're going to come. Ah, yes, we can hear you now.
I'm sorry.
Do you want to go back to screen sharing?
Yep. Ah, shit.
Well, that's authentic at least, you know?
Can you see something?
It's coming. Yes, here it is. Nice. All right, we're back.
All right. Just a second. Now you should see everything. Sorry for that. Okay. Hi guys, my name is Chris, and with Just Boxes, I would like to reinvent men's underwear. So yeah, how's that? I would like to create boxer shorts which look the same from the outside, but have a hidden pocket in the inside for the men's private parts. So they are then much more comfortable to wear. We have more space in them, and it's not no more shifting around and adjusting, especially during sports or in the summer. So no more sweaty eggs sticking to your legs or whatever. And yeah, furthermore, I would like to do the production environmentally friendly, so sustainable, probably in Europe or maybe in Africa, as we have learned. And the products should be long lasting, good looking. And yeah, in general, I'm quite at the beginning of the journey. So I am looking for logo designers, Adobe Illustrator, professionals, or product designers. And I love pizza as well.
I've got to say, I just died. That bitch. And I guess a lot of men can relate. Well, so much for that. Anyway, help Chris out. Maybe with a startup cooperation for producing his boxes, or at least with a bit of a pizza by voting for him with pizza on Slido. That was number 59, just in case you want to build some boxes. Anyway, we're on to number 60 now. Felix Thomas. Felix, you good to go?
Can you hear me?
Yep, positive.
1 second. Let's start to share. Can you see it?
Yep, it's coming up. Surfing.
Yeah, all right. Let's start. I'm Felix, I'm 23, and my biggest passion in life is surfing, which brings me to, 1 second. Why does it not go down? Here. To wave pool technology. It's brand new technology. It's only a couple of years old, and it's expanding like crazy right now. It's happening right now with the first one in Germany being finished in 2022 in Hamburg. It will allow thousands of people that live thousands of kilometers away from the ocean to surf perfect waves every day. So there's going to be a big demand for surfboards, obviously. So my idea is to build the world's cheapest CNC surfboard shaping machine, with the cheapest one starting at 35,000 euros right now. And there's only a handful of manufacturers worldwide. And I believe it's going to be possible to develop one cheaper than that. So what do I need? I need people with experience in coding, preferably G-code or CNC machine code. I need people with a mechanical engineering background, and I need funding. And it's going to start with market research, cost analysis, and finally the development of a functioning prototype.
All right, thank you so much, Felix. Sorry for cutting you off there a little bit. But just in case you're keen to jump into that interesting, exciting project, moving into the future of leisure, then hop into call number 60 later with Felix. Sounds like a very, very intriguing project to be a part of. Anyway, we're now moving on to number 61. We're down to the last 5. 61 is Omar Mahni and Florian Pfeiffer. Are you guys here? Can you hear us? Can we hear you? Not yet. Omar, Florian? They don't seem to be here. Right? Okay, so we're going to continue with number 62 then. Dennis Grundl. Dennis, are you good to roll?
Yes, one moment.
We can hear you already, that's good.
Yes, I have no slides prepared, but something else.
Ooh, oh, I'm
right.
Okay. Ah, so, sweet.
Let me start. Let me start by asking a question. Would you do something that makes you learn faster, improves your memory, reduces your risk of sickness, and even makes you more fit and attractive? There is something you can actually do, and it's totally free. It's called regular and sufficient sleep. Now, that's no secret. There are countless studies which show that people perform better in their jobs, for example, by being more creative, more collaborative, just to name a few, if they just sleep sufficiently. And it's no secret that many people, many employees neglect their sleep for various reasons. There are entire industries in which it is cool to pull off an all-nighter, finance industry, for example. Yeah, and the potential in slept out and motivated employees, it's huge. And hence we as a B2B company found a solution to incentivize regular and sufficient sleep. Therefore, as we as Sleep Credit combine different sleep trackers with a platform which intermediates anonymously between employee and employer and creates financial incentives for consistent sleep. We do not only create value for the companies, but actively work towards a mind change in our society in terms of the importance of sleep. All right, yeah, that's why I put all this there. If you're interested, if you're motivated, join Room 62. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much for that pitch. If you found out a way just how to sleep a little bit better, I'd be in for that. I'd be a test subject willingly.
Awesome.
Just if we need one. So that was number 62, Dennis Gründel for better sleep. Now we're on to number 63. Only 3 people to go. 63, I'm still excited for Sarah Denner and Jakob Müller. Can you hear it? Can you unmute yourselves and maybe share your screen?
Yeah, hi everyone. That's all right. Hi everyone. I'm Sarah and I present Goodie Bag. Goodie Bag is a circular economy sharing system for shopping bags. We replace one-way alternatives. The customer borrows the shopping bags instead of buying it. The customer can return it as soon as it is no longer needed or dirty. In the back end, the bags get collected, washed, and returned to the stores. The customer causes no waste and do not staple unused bags anymore at home. Our vision is to create one overarching system for all retailers in Europe. In December, we'll start a test of our concept in a first Edeka store in Karlsruhe. We are looking for the perfect problem-solution fit and people who share the passion about combining nature's and people's benefit. You'll find us on joey-bag.de. We are Goodie Bag, and we got your bag. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sarah. That was really, really lovely. I can't wait to see it in whichever Edeka it's going to be. I reckon it's going to be Shecken Center, maybe. Well, anyway, looking forward to seeing that there. If you want to help out, it's going to be room number 63 in a second. Opa, my post is falling apart. Anyway, we have 2 more to go, and those are actually last-minute additions, so I cannot wait to see who those are. So that's number 64 now. Helene.
Yeah. Okay, wait. I just need to share my screen. Wait.
Ooh, all right. No worries. Take your time. Countryside Market. Here we go.
Is it working?
Yeah, I can see your PowerPoint. Yep, perfect.
So, yeah, shopping at the supermarket, this is the basis. So everybody nowadays buys their groceries in big supermarkets like Edeka, Rewe, or Aldi. These large groups take a large margin on every product you buy and get richer and richer. The farmers producer behind are the first to suffer. So our goal is to stop going through supermarkets to give farmers the visibility they deserve. How do we do this? We want to create a platform that would work like a drive called Countryside Market. So the customer buys directly from local producers and has his order delivered. The farmer finally sells his products at the right price and gets paid the right price. The consumer buys local products of good quality that do not come from the 4 corners of the world. Supermarkets stop ripping us off. So it's win-win. And we are looking for investors and new members, team members. Thank you.
Super. Merci beaucoup, Hélène. C'était super. And with that, I had to, sorry. Anyway, with that, that was number 64, just in case later on you want to join her and help us get better food. So now we're on to the last one. It's Centime or Centime. That's on my little piece of paper here. Are you ready to pitch?
Yep, you said it right.
Nice. Awesome. Well, you're the last one. You have all eyes and all ears on you. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Sweet.
So my name is Centine and I make money. Oh, sorry. Hi, my name is Centine and I make money off of Instagram as a fitness influencer. And so because of my growing audience and them always asking about fitness plans, I thought it would be a great idea to make a fitness app that is personalized to goals. But the main point of this is that it's personalized to your goals, firstly, and it's for males and females. There are barely any apps that are for males and females and are personalized, have meal plans with specific number of calories, have a community where you can speak to your trainer or send messages, and have exercises and video demonstrations that are particular to your goals. So whether that is muscle building, losing fat, the idea is to create an app so you have a personal trainer in your pocket wherever you go. Yeah, so I'm looking for app developers, fitness enthusiasts to join me on the team, and you can join room number 65. Thanks.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Awesome. Thank you very much for that pitch. Room number 65, if you're keen on fitness, if you like a bit of coding, that's your chance to get into the fitness space. And I just saw Gymshark going beyond 1 billion in valuation. So I mean, if that's not incentive enough to go into the fitness space, I mean, what else is? So that was room number 65, and we did make it. Did anybody else come in? Arthur, that's it? Thumbs down. All right, that was all the pictures. Thank you guys so much for hanging around. I cannot believe the incredible amount and depth and creativity and ideas that we got to experience over the last little while. It was a little while. We were half an hour behind schedule. I hope you guys don't mind and you don't have too many plans for tonight. But we're gonna try to keep it swift later on. However, I think we all do need a little bit of a break right now, and I announced it early on, whilst we will be looking at the pizza statistics for all the rankings and the votings. We're going to take a 10-minute break, and what we suggest you do in that break is you get your ramen out. Now there's different dip types, those are the ones we had to buy after because so many people registered, but there's yum yum ones and there's other ones as well. So just heat up some water, put it on top of that, and then put on the spices, I think. It's been like 6 years since I last had ramen. Anyway, so do that. I will do the same. And then feel free to share your pictures of you eating ramen or you just having made them. Maybe post them on Miro, post them on Instagram at PionierGarage in your story, and we'll have a nice laugh about that in a bit. So, 10-minute break, then we will go into the breakout rooms, get a beer, get a ramen, and well, I'll see you in 10 minutes. The pizza, we'll have to look at the numbers now. All right, see you in 10 minutes. Are we live again? Oh shit. Okay, so I do realize it's been a bit tight, 10 minutes to make the ramen and have them soaked through, but we hope you're enjoying them. I certainly am. And what we're gonna do now is, like, I think it's a trend in Japan where you just watch me disgustingly eat all those ramen in like 10 seconds, and that's gonna be the rest of the stream tonight. No. Alright, this is it.
Das haben wir bei uns im Launchpad aufgebaut.
Chris, would you mind muting yourself, please? Alright, so just a quick reminder, everybody, please remain muted. We are now back from break. I hope you guys had a nice break as well. I hope some of you made those ramen. If you did, again, post those pictures somewhere. I'd love to see them. So with that, however, oh, where's the card? Hold on, this. We have the results from the pizza contest. They're right here, on this side actually. We have two winners who got equal votes. That is, drum roll please. Oh, we don't have anything. Ah, yes. Jan Hecker with, that was the sip thing in the beginning. And then we also have Alexander Milinkov. I think that was the one we skipped at first because it didn't work. No, it was somebody else. Anyway, you guys are the winners. Congratulations on winning that pizza. So, game plan, you guys are gonna text our WhatsApp number. And we're gonna sort everything else out from there. Arthur is already waiting for you to be in touch. And well, once you texted him, we're gonna make sure that that pizza gets delivered to your place. Oh yes, it was you guys. Nice. Just seeing it over there on the stream. Anyway, congrats on the pizza. Well done. Good job. Congratulations. Do we actually know how many votes they've gotten? Okay, so plenty of votes for them. Congratulations again. Enjoy your pizza, and Arthur is going to get you sorted out and hooked up with that. Everybody else, enjoy your ramen. They are quite delicious as well. Let's not complain about that. Anyway, we are now into the second phase. We've seen all the pictures, we've heard all the ideas, plenty of them absolutely remarkable. And what we've done now is we've set up breakout sessions in Zoom. So if you're not used to it, Zoom has this feature where you can actually split up from the main call and go into different sub sessions. There's a button in the bottom bar of your Zoom application normally. I think it has like 4 blocks to it. Not great. Let's not do that, Jonas. No experimenting. So if you do not have that breakout, actually, maybe people can't see it yet because we don't have them activated. Do you want to activate them real quick so people see that button? Okay, so they are activated now, and so you should be able to join those breakout sessions in a second. Don't leave us yet, however. Just in case you will not be able to find that feature, what I suggest you do is you make sure you have the latest version of Zoom running on your laptop or computer or whatever that might be, because that feature has only been around for I think 6 days now. So it may well be your Zoom account is not up to date. If you have to update it, no worries. The next block is going to be long enough for you to update that, just in case you have to. I actually meant to say that before we went on break, but now is I suppose the time, just in case that's not going to be working for you. Anyway, the way all of this networking and socializing and getting to know each other is going to work now is that we're going to have 2 sessions or 2 phases of this. So in the first phase, what we're going to be doing is it's just a shopping round. So we're going to be doing 20 minutes of you just jumping between the rooms, getting to know the people, having a bit of a chat here, having a bit of a chat there, seeing who's nice, saying whether their idea can actually convince in a conversation that maybe lasts more than just a minute, and where you can actually ask questions. So that's really what this first round is all about. You do not have to commit yet to working with those people. It's just about getting to know each other a little bit, feeling, is there a vibe there? Is the chemistry right? That's what this round is about. Now after that, we're going to have another quick 5-minute entertaining break. I can promise you that those 5 minutes between the two breakout sessions are going to be real fun. So once that first 20-minute session is over, we're going to do that break, and afterwards we're going to have another 15-minute session with the breakout rooms. And in that second session, that's what we call the finding phase, where you're like, okay, now you've seen all the people you're interested in, now we actually have to sort of commit. And that's really where the groups are going to find each other and where you can actually commit to working together in the long term. And that's where you can then also all together sign up to be actually a part of the grow process. Because just because you've signed up for the kickoff now and you've pitched here, that's not committing you yet to the entire 11-week process. You're going to have to fill out a form that commits your group and your project to grow later on. For all those groups who are not seeking anybody to join, you can already fill out that sign-up form. Again, that is also linked on Miro. There's a big yellow star underneath the pitches speech bubble where that form is linked. For everybody else, take those next 20 minutes in the breakout rooms to really just get to know and get to meet some more people, and see what ideas you can get behind. Maybe you just found those people interesting from earlier. Feel free to hop in with them as well. The way it's going to work, we're going to start a 20-minute timer on Miro, so you can keep track of where the 20 minutes are, and then we're going to just close the breakout rooms again after we've run them for 20 minutes, and that's all automatically going to throw you back to our main call right here. If you have any questions or anything, we'll be monitoring the chat as well of this main call. And else, Jonas, is there anything else we have to announce at this point? I don't think so, huh?
No, I think it's...
All right, then let's get the breakout rooms going, and we hope you're gonna make great new friends during that session right now. All right, everybody, welcome back to the main session. We hope you had the most exciting and exhilarating encounters just now, meeting a lot of new people, meeting all those people with those tremendous ideas that we've heard about earlier on. We hope it worked sort of as best as possible with the breakout rooms. And we're actually going to take a quick 5-minute interruption before we go into the second phase where you're going to then actually commit and start really finding out those people that you will work with for the next couple of months. Before that though, we have a quick little intermission, and this is where now our center shocks come in, and something that some of you already found actually on Miro. There's the photo booth, and I'm going to show you right now how that is all supposed to work. So we thought it might just be fun with the center shocks. I haven't had one in way too long, so let's see how this goes. So first step is you have it is a shower. Okay. It's actually a shower. Okay. I thought this wasn't gonna go so bad. Okay. So you have your center shock. And as you can see, once you have that center shock, if you're lucky, and you get a sour one, you're gonna make funny faces, as I'm doing right now. I'm not. This is just natural right now. Actually, my mouth is full of water. Anyway, it's delicious. So you do that, the first step. Then on your Miro board, there's actually a link in the photo booth, right? Bottom right corner, there's our photo booth. And there's a link in the text that says photo booth. It's blue typeface, and if you click that link, you're gonna get to our Grow Kickoff 2020 photo booth, which looks something like this. So we're gonna actually share that link in the chat of Zoom right now, just in case you cannot find it on Miro. I'm sure somebody in the team here is gonna share that link in just a second. Now, once you've made it over here to that page, you can now select some sort of funny background. I'm gonna go for the exciting white wall. I'm gonna actually come in a little bit closer. So white wall, click next. This is like a YouTube tutorial now. And then you can select one of those exciting, that's our burgers coming in. Anyway, then you're gonna click one of those exciting hashtaggy labels here, time to grow. Let's grow together. Let's do that. And then we're gonna have to allow the camera do that. And okay, I'm gonna go in full selfie mode. Oh, it triggered a thing before I was ready. And then you're gonna get one of those things. You're gonna click approve. Once you did, you can email yourself that beautiful grow image, and you can repost that on social media. Or what I actually would love you to do is you email yourself that picture, and you actually post that onto the Miro board. Just upload it in that field where I also uploaded my picture from yesterday, and then you can actually use the red dots to vote on whoever has the funniest center shock face. I don't know, we thought that was funny. So we're gonna give you a quick minute to do that, and I'm gonna have to just get rid of that gum real quick. Okay. I'm not sure that was a good idea, but it's really fun, and I hope you are entertained. Anyway, so for the next round of the breakout sessions, which we're going to start in just a minute, once you have all uploaded your funny pictures using the photo booth, we're going to actually go into that second round. That second round is only going to be 15 minutes because we reckon by now you have a pretty good overview over what teams there are and also what projects you might want to get involved with. And then for that second round, really the idea now is that you go to those people who you really want to work with, and really link up with them and be like, do I want to work together and commit to working together like this? Guys, I really need all right. Anyway, so I think without much further ado, we're going to let you go into that round. Quite importantly though, take the time during this round to really sign up for those next 11 weeks. As I said before, You know, by committing to just pitching today, you were not committed to the entire process yet. So what you ought to do now is you actually go ahead and fill out that Microsoft form that you find in the star on the Miro board. We're actually going to post that in a Zoom chat in just a second as well, just in case you cannot click or find it on the Miro board. So you can fill out that form to sign your team up for that 11-week process. And you're going to find that link in a Zoom chat in just 1 second. Yeah, you don't have to be 5 people. There was a slight issue with that just earlier. We fixed that just now. And feel free to fill out that form. You don't have to fill it in now, just in case you want to do that later. No stress, but this would be the next step for you in the process of growth. Did anybody actually post something on Miro there? Yeah? All right, I'm getting thumbs up. I cannot wait to see it once you guys are back in the breakout rooms. So, anything else to announce at this point? I don't think so. Oh, there was this one group, number 17. It seems we forgot to create a breakout room for them early on. We created that just now. So just in case you were interested in pitch number 17 from earlier, you can link up with them now. We created that breakout room just now, so you can find them. All right. All right, welcome back everybody. You've made it, we've made it. It's been an amazing night, an amazing evening. We're so excited that so many of you are still with us, even though we went a little bit over time. But now it's all said and done. We hope you found really great friends and great people to move into the future with, to really develop your ideas with designers, coders, marketers, whatever. We hope you find those people. Just in case somebody of you is looking for somebody who is good with marketing, does some decent design, maybe does know a little bit of HTML and CSS as well. Jonas here, who has been manning the computers, was actually going to participate and to look for a team tonight, but we actually tied him to the desk to manage the transitions between our scenes here. So just in case you're still looking for somebody, you know, he was quite handy tonight. I can recommend him. So feel free to hit him up. He's actually also managing the PionierGarage Instagram. So, you know, just in case. Anyway, with that being said, I'm going to give the word back one more time to Elena, who's going to share all the details of how we're going to move forward from now on. What are the next steps and how you and your team are actually going to win all that prize money. All right, with that, Elena, go ahead.
Okay, yes. So, questions after the event, which you might have. So if you have any questions right now, send us a mail at grow@pioniergarage.de or contact us on the group or find us on social media on Twitter or Instagram or Facebook. And very important, the emergency number we gave to you today was only for today, so it's not working anymore right now. And now, what's important right now? If you haven't okay. So, if you haven't done so far, find an idea or find a team or find team members. And if you have that, the next step is to register your team. Important is that only one person per team registers the team, and you can find the corresponding form on our Miro board as well as on our website, but it's also going to be sent to you. So the deadline of this registration is tomorrow, November 20th, and yes, after this registration you will get a form from us where you can register your current development status. So each team has to register how far they are right now, what's their idea, and so on. And this form you have to fill out until Tuesday, 24th of November. So after that, we hope you all will visit the next core events, which are going to be the speed dating on November 25 and the first workshop on November 28 and 29. And the list of all the workshops and events you can find on our website as well.
All right. Well. So that was all the substance. Now, before we close off, well, we're not actually closing off. We're going to go into the after party anyway. But before we do that, I just want to make sure that there's no questions left in the room and everybody feels comfortable with where we are. I was just checking the Q&A section on Slido. Is there someone else in the breakout room? Blah, 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 blah. It does. Then there's a lot of conversation about pizza, which I can understand. Actually, I have an update on pizza. So number 1 is on its way to being delivered. Number 2, there was a bit of an issue because the restaurant was closed that we ordered from. But is that... It's resolved. Is resolved? Okay, excellent. So happy that we managed to sort that out. At least 2 of you 170, 200 people tonight managed to not starve. Anyway, for all the others, I hope you enjoyed your ramen. Mine are done by now as well. Jonas, can you just... we don't need that slide. Let's just stay with that view. Yeah, Jonas is getting tired. Quickly hire him before all the gas runs out. Anyway, are there any more questions? If so, please post them in the chat. You can also unmute yourself if necessary. Else, we would be moving on.
Do we get any instructions per email of what comes next?
Yeah, you will get those instructions soon. After you've registered. Like for now, really the only thing that's important is that you register with the form provided to register your team as is provided on Miro, and I believe we also shared it in a Zoom chat, and I believe you've also probably got it by email. So after registering, all that information is going to come again in the next little bit via email, I think.
Are all the workshops going to be online, or are there going to be any offline workshops also?
Are all workshops going to be online? Correct me if I'm wrong, but there's a thumbs up, so it looks like everything's going to be online due to like what the COVID restrictions are right now. That's how it's going to look. I think the team would love to do them offline if possible, but with how COVID is looking at the moment, there's just no way to take them offline, unfortunately. But you've seen tonight, there's a lot of tools you can use. Obviously, you can clean them up a little bit, but online workshops can still be quite amazing, I reckon. All right. Are there any more questions on the floor, in the house, in the Zoom, in the call? This appears not to be the case. Well, with that, thank you, everybody. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for staying with us despite our 38-minute extension beyond our estimated time. Thank you for all the inspiring pictures. Thank you for sharing a laugh with us. We love to see the photo booth pictures you took. Absolutely hilarious, absolute gold. It was nice to see that community aspect really developing, and I can only imagine what the next months and weeks of Grow are going to be like, especially after that speed dating next week. Anyway, with that, I think we are going to be signing off in just a second. What we will be doing, just in case you're keen to hang around, if you've just opened a beer like I have, feel free to hop into our after party. We will be opening the breakout rooms back up in a second. And there we will have breakout rooms for, I think we have 2 games. Tony, is that right? We have 2 games. I think one is Scribble and the other one is... Codenames. So those are 2 like fun little online games, not like Counter-Strike or anything. It's really just fun and social to hang out. Scribble, you just sketch things, and it's really fun and social. Feel free to just jump in there. We'll be there as well, and we can, see who wins the hearts of the others. That's going to be it. We're looking forward to seeing you there. Else, we cannot wait to see you during the next workshops, the midterms, and then eventually the finals. Me, for my part, I'm very excited. And well, with that, sweet dreams, have a good night, and a big round of applause to all of you. Cheerio! I want to applaud as well. We'd love to show up here as a group picture now, but like COVID thing, it's bad.